What's good, chat? Happy Wednesday. Appreciate y'all popping on to the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Yeah, we got stream clips now. I wanted to try and do this a little bit as a means of just kind of displaying what we kind of did. I usually probably do this from the previous stream that we played on. So if you ever make the highlight reel and get exposed, don't blame me. But hey, appreciate y'all hopping in. Give yourself a round of applause for popping into the stream today. Y'all are some G's. Thank you so much for joining us. I officially got the R6 converter, so now my R6 actually looks flush, as you guys can see. So we now have an official R6 in Roblox, which is great. But of course, there's a few of y'all that are wondering about that freaking hint, and Dylan acknowledged it. He acknowledged the hint. In fact, I'll even go as far as to go to his recent video, and there is a comment that he left regarding it. He is aware that he failed, he is aware that he fumbled, and that there is still something left. So sorry about no hints. I've been trying to cook one up. I'll try tomorrow, and this was 15 hours ago, so we better get one tonight. That's what we're hoping for right now. But apart from that, we're back, chat. We're back. And I don't know, man. It's man, keep your word, bro. Keep your word. That's all I'm gonna say. Joins are on. You guys already know the deal. Oh my days. Oh my days. All right, cool. Let's see who's all in here. What's up, Racing Fan? Dylan is a fraud. Temporarily he is a fraud. Temporarily. Let's see if this was a decent server to get into. I don't know if this was all that great. Yeah, not that great. What's up, Nexus? What's up, Alec? What's up, Not Bro? What's up, Ember? What's up, Not Anna? What's up, Ian? What's up, Presta? How you doing? What's up, Xenon? What's up, Evan? What's up, Chatty? What's up, Benz? Cloverleaf, what's going on? What's up, Dan? Appreciate you popping in. What's up, Tigran? What's up, Totally Lifeless? How you doing? Rareman, get out of my chat. Maximiliano, how you doing? Osito the 5th. Gamerboy NR16. What's up, Capybora? What's going on? Appreciate y'all. What's up, Starzy54? Sick, man. Appreciate y'all popping on. We here, baby. We here. Hopefully I get some oh well, I can't get no rounds to say, but I tried. Okay, you know what, You know, is that inherently my fault though? I don't even know if that's even really my fault. I don't even know if that's even my fault. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. It is what it is. Hey yo, shout out to you, Alec. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, getting the Chroma Elderwood blade back in the invo definitely helps. So thank you. Enjoy your Batwing. Enjoy your Batwing. I don't know if I mentioned that, but enjoy your Batwing. It's been a while since I've joined. Hey, appreciate you coming back. Appreciate you coming back. There's always room for everybody to rejoin. So for those that don't stay for quite some time and come back after a little while, it's all cool. It's all cool. The R6 looks much better with the converter. To be fair, it honestly here's the thing. I actually had to find like a specific good one, because some of the ones that I found, like their the arms, when they would like jump up, they would like fall flat and they wouldn't stay on the shoulders. This one does, which is good, but it took me a bit, so that wasn't very fun to try and find that. Apparently people don't really know how to actually make them, so there's that. Or maybe I could have been looking in the wrong places. That could have also been it too, but it looks a little bit better. It looks more official, so to speak, so I guess that's kind of cool. What was the JD hint? That's just it. We didn't actually get one when we were supposed to get one. Dylan acknowledged it, and so I guess the thing that deters me a little bit is he had mentioned that, oh, there will be a hint tomorrow, and this was 2 days ago on a video, and apparently he didn't even have a hint in mind. He was just saying that just to say. So technically he trolled, but he still is, you know, getting caught in the fact that, you know, everyone's saying in the comments that there's no hint, and he kind of has to come up with a hint now. So we're pretty much pushing him to. What's up, Beige Fairy? The update's July 17th. That is correct. That is correct. Can you tell me how to get core blocks and headless nowadays? So headless is for October only, so you're gonna have to wait until the October season for that. For core blocks though, I mean, gosh, spend 17,000 Robux. Don't do it, but you can spend it if you want. You gave Nicholas your 200-page reasoning. Duly noted. Duly noted. We gotta hope that he actually sees it and does something about it. So fingers crossed. Prediction or the actual date? It's both. It's both. I feel as the prediction is going to be literally as close as we can possibly get. Not to mention too, like, if people are saying we're going to get it this weekend, we're not going to get it this weekend. There's been like no testing this week at all, and we would usually see that toward like the very end when we do get an update. So we're not getting it this weekend. For anyone that's anticipating that, it's not happening. It's not happening. Also, I might give it a few minutes. I'll do another round. I'm gonna have to check up on my dog. He wanted to go outside, so I'm gonna have to make sure he gets back in here. Might have to leave stream for like a minute or so. What's up, Mr. Johnny? How you doing? What's gift and what's please? I have no idea what those two words mean. Please explain. Please explain. Anyways, I'm gonna be frequently drinking water on this stream too because I'm parched. Another day in the chamber. Another day in the chamber, boys. Let's go. Let me get that off the screen here. Wait, what? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, you bought Rare Man solid bread? Honestly, solid bread sounds kind of good, depending on the bread. I would kind of like that, not gonna lie. Hi, Parks. Hello, how you doing? What's up, Strawberry? What's up, Un Poco de Todo? How you doing? JD said tomorrow, hint 3 days ago. Yeah, I don't know. He acknowledged it in his comments, so fingers crossed he remembers tonight to put something out there. What had happened was Mason had come into my chat yesterday and had mentioned that they had recorded 2 VC Gang videos all in the same day, and those were the 2 that were uploaded back to back. So hopefully this will be a little bit different as far as being able to they'll actually record a video outside of their normal like recording schedule with VC Gang, and so fingers crossed their hint will come with that. So they just recorded the 2 all in the same day, and so they just forgot about the hint was what happened. So today is 100% hint. I don't know how else it wouldn't be. I honestly don't know how else today would not be the hint. I don't know how else, like, especially considering to this point, and not to mention, I believe VC Gang members have also reminded Dylan to do the hint too. So, Sorry, I got hair in my mouth. My goodness. So to also keep that in mind, there's gonna be people frequently reminding him to do it too. So we can hopefully. I'm 97% sure there's still this little small ounce of me that thinks that it might not happen, but we're gonna get it eventually. So I guess I'm not too worried about it. I don't know. I bought the first R6N mission you had, and now you buy a different one. So there's two. So there's a bundle, and then there's an animation. So it's two. There's two different ones. So there's one that gets you to a place where you have the actual R6 movement, but you still have a bit of the R6. So you still have the R15 arms, studs, stuff like that. So you're basically, because I had to spend an extra, was it 158, something like that? I keep forgetting exactly, but it was something along that line. Yo, it's Dennis15. How you doing? Appreciate you popping in. I forgot what's the new animations that just dropped with R6 Convert. I don't know. There's so many different ones that people have made, so it's so hard to tell all of the different ones that come through. I don't know. There have been a bunch of different ones that people have covered. I know there's like a worm, there's furry, there's like cat and dog. You could go down the list of so many different ones. There's like a submarine. I don't know. You could think of literally anything, so it's crazy. Do you have snow cannon? I do. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to, for the time being. All right, I'm gonna check up on my dog real quick. Give me like literally 30 seconds. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. All good, all good. Shockingly, I have not died, which is surprising. So we'll take that for what it's worth. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see if gun's available by any chance. Oh, it's not. Okay. We'll be ready for it when it does, though. Oh, they are up top. Okay, they are killing up top. I see. I see. I see. Oh, yep. I know exactly who it is. All right. Wait, who has gun, by the way? I don't even know who has gun. I don't know if it was Rareman, if it was someone else. I have no idea. What's up, Slop? How you doing? I appreciate that, Dennis. I appreciate that. I'm not really one that, like, goes over the top very often. I have moments, of course, but it's pretty infrequent when I do. I tend to be the more down-to-earth kind of... I don't know. I hate using the word nonchalant, but that is sometimes... No, I wouldn't say I'm nonchalant. I take that back. I'm not very nonchalant, but I'm relaxed, I think is the right word. Relaxed is probably the right word. What's up, Aquio? What do you mean new hint? So Dylan was supposed to give a new hint 2 days ago, and he seemingly forgot, but also apparently he said that he's still trying to cook one up, which I don't know how true that actually is. I think there's just a hesitancy in actually giving the hint, but I don't know. You got a Discord server? Yes, sir. In the description below. We got a few of y'all down there. Appreciate y'all for those that have joined the Discord. I'm trying to be more active in there. I mean, I guess you could technically say I'm in there basically every day to this point. It's just getting a few more people in there. That's pretty much it. But it's just kind of a relaxing chat. That's nothing crazy in there. I don't know. Who knows though? Man, I do not have 175 Robux. I do not. Yo, Forgotten Grave, I appreciate you joining the Discord. What's up, bro? What? What's up, Captain Leo? Yeah, anybody that is, yeah, just inform people that are new to the stream, because I don't like repeating myself, to be honest. Just say there's no new hint and that it should be dropping tonight. For anyone that does ask in the chat, because it can get kind of burdensome saying that it's gonna be later on in the day, so it gets a little, yeah, frustrating. I don't know. There's a button that lets you have consistent Murder Mystery 2 season updates, season 2, 3, and sacrifice the Halloween and Christmas updates. Press. Sure. I could do away with seasonal events, to be honest, so long as there is frequent weapons that make their way into the game and there's other things to play for through each season. I don't see why not. I think that that could be okay. Like, I know that might not be, like, very appealing in the moment, but it doesn't mean that we can't get seasonal items with the seasons. You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. Seasons. There's 4 a year. Yo, Wembu, appreciate the sub. So if you think about it, you have the one that's for winter, you have the one that's for spring, summer, fall, you know. So you can have seasonal weapons within that. You don't have to necessarily do a full event surrounding it necessarily. I could do away with it. Easily I could do away with it. What's up, Acquired? Good to see you back. What's up, Cole Gordon? How you doing? Like fact or just rumor? It's pretty much as close to fact as we can get. What do you hope is going to be in the updates? I have no hopes for what. Okay, not hopes. I don't have any anticipation for what's gonna be in it. Many were saying the four underscores in the 3 hint were scope was the word scope with a 3 at the end, which I hope is true because I would like to have a scope to go alongside this weapon that you see right here, which is the synthwave. So if we get something like that, that'd be freaking sick, but that's obviously a prediction. I don't think anyone has... I mean, they're not gonna obviously say, and Dylan had mentioned on one of the videos too, that like no one got close to the hint or whatever. But he also doesn't really ever acknowledge if someone actually got the hint until the update actually happens. So I guarantee you, like, a few of us have probably gotten the hint with a couple of our ideas, but we just haven't, you know, been told that. So... But yeah, synth scope, exactly. I think a synth scope is very possible to have in the game, considering we had the, I mean, we literally had the concept art from last year from I Don't Know How to View. So he literally uploaded it, it exists, and we need something to go alongside this. If this just ends up being a standalone ancient, then that's a really big disappointment, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you could capitalize and at least have this be at like the very end of the battle pass this year, and then have the godly bundle be something completely different. So you could definitely pull it off, doing that. You could definitely pull it off. I don't know. In my opinion, Nicholas needs to hire new staff. Current staff doesn't cut it anymore for how consistent Roblox games need to update now. I completely and utterly disagree. I mean, they have 340,000 players right now, and they only have about roughly 4 people working on it. They're just fine. They're just fine. Because if the game got more updates, how much you want to bet that less people would be playing it due to the amount of stuff that people would have to collect? I think that it's just such a low blow that having less updates is seemingly more... How should I explain this? It's seemingly more... It's more attractive to the eye. I know obviously people are very used to like the admin abuse stuff, and I know that's very commonplace amongst like younger audience and stuff like that, and I totally get it. I totally get that, right? But they are considered an anomaly as far as a dev team is concerned, and I don't know. I gotta give them props. I mean, they're just doing their own thing, so I don't know. Ooh, close. That was crazy. Okay, this is kind of dumb because I know there's one person that's smaller, so I'm gonna have to kind of go out of my way and get them here in a minute. I don't know if they had gone back here or not. Maybe they did. Dang it. Rough round. Rough round. I know one of them had gone back there. Yeah. Dang, GG. Because they're lazy. I also disagree. I think it's really hard when you consider just the amount of things that they have to do within an update. It's much harder than people actually give them credit for. Like, especially from someone that's personally looked like at people that have like developed in the moment and have like gone through code. Not to mention, this is a whole nother fiasco. Nicholas is also working with old source code, which doesn't make it any easier for him either. He has to update it, which I think is the reason why he made a group with the fish creator Woozy Nate. That's what I think is the reason why he did that, was to get more insight on that. But I don't know. It's so hard to tell. they are far from lazy. If they were lazy, then they would have abandoned this game years ago. You know, like Assassin, like Twisted Murder. Like, they're not a Prisman. They're not a Tame Master. You know what I mean? Like, they have direction. They clearly have, you know, they clearly have a place of direction. So, I respect it for what it's worth. I respect it. I don't know. What's up, Kel Knight? How you doing? Who do you think trolls more, Dylan or Joven? It's hard to really tell. I think it just depends. Both have their moments of, like, saying things that are, like, or doing things that are kind of troll-like, but it's hard to really pick one over the other, to be honest. They're kind of both even in my book. I don't know. If you're gonna work with old code, make Murder Mystery 3 or something. Well, that's why Season 2 has been in mind for the last couple of months. That's why people have been talking about it. So, with Season 2, there's going to be drastic changes with the gameplay. That's how it was for Season 1. Obviously, R15 was a major change, and it going to that full time in 2019. There's a couple of other factors, too. So, when it does actually come to pass with Season 2, we will be seeing a lot of, like, major gameplay changes, and that will come with the code being changed. So, we just have to wait for that to happen. I don't know when, but any new Shams tweets? Good question. Good question. Let's see. Ooh, Larry Nance signed a $4 million deal with the Pacers. That's kind of cool. Not really. Oh my gosh, that's pretty much it. There's literally nothing else. That was 58 minutes ago. Kind of a low blow. What's up, Katie? How you doing? I don't know. Someone said the hint could be Relic because C equals 3, so Relic, that could be a new type of godly better than in Chroma. Relic could be interesting. Maybe. I don't know if that would be that would be cryptic enough to a point where I feel like nobody would ever get it, though. I mean, I don't know. I mean, granted someone did say that, so who knows. What's up, Pets? Good to see you and appreciate popping in. I like your avatar. It's goated. If you're implying this one, I hope not. This is not my avatar. This is, but I appreciate it. Thank you. My avatar gets crapped on all the time for it being kind of the, what is it? There's some, like, term that, like, my Roblox avatar gets. I don't know what exactly, but, well, I'm not black, that's for sure. But there's a term for it. I don't know exactly what it is, but, I don't know. I have, like, this, like, aesthetic or whatever that's, like, copying other avatars. I guess my argument, though, is I've had my avatar for a long time, so maybe that could be it. I don't know. What NBA team do you support? Blazers and Knicks, man. Blazers and Knicks. Crazy, I know. We all know the best trade happened 24 hours ago. Apparently, there was a 6-team deal within that, which was really weird. So, I don't know how that worked, but I don't know. There was also Kevon Looney. Shout out Kevon Looney for getting some run in the league. He had a very horrible year last year. The fact that the team actually picked him up is crazy. Maybe game 3, like a third game mode. Yeah, I've heard of that as well. The game mode, I think, is I'd be really shocked if a game mode didn't happen, considering there's a sub placed within testing. So that would be really shocking if we didn't get that. I think that's pretty. I would even say that's, like, to those that have, like, speculated upon Murder Mystery 2 for the last couple of weeks, I think that's pretty much confirmed at this point that we're probably going to be getting an extra game mode. Or not like a game mode, but, like, at least a bonus round at minimum. So, I'm not too sure. I don't know. Some Melissa, this fake? Absolutely. I'm a fake YouTuber. This is actually AI chat, so if you guys want to go to a real streamer, click off the live stream. I am the next man's Quebble Cop. So, dislike the live stream. Favorite NBA player? So, I hate saying that my favorite NBA player is LeBron James, but I've been following LeBron since 08. Before a lot of you guys were born. I've been following LeBron since before a lot of you guys were born. So, I have to unfortunately say LeBron. I don't know. I've followed his career, his legacy, everything in between. Incredible player. Yeah, I don't know. Incredible player. Second best, though, Damian Lillard. I'm a Blazer fan for life. Even if I were to ever move, Portland's awesome. Portland also has a main state in my heart, so I don't know. Sup, Seaweed? It's Arthur. Changed my name. Gotcha. Appreciate popping in. What's going on? I just don't know how close the gun's gonna be is the question. So if we can get to this would be stupendous if we could. I take it is gonna be up here, but I don't know if they're gonna like sit or go around. Oh, they already got it, I think. Yeah, they already got it. I see. All right, Dan, where you at? Come out wherever you are. Come on. Hey, Dan, that's the wrong way. That's the wrong way, Dan. That's the wrong way. Also, wait, can I? Oh, I don't know if I can flick. Can I ladder flick? Maybe. Ladder flicking is kind of weird. I don't think you can ladder flick even with the R6 converter. I don't think you can. And if you can, I just gotta practice it. Wall hopping is still very easy to do though, so I'm gonna definitely do more wall hopping on this game with that in mind. What's up, Stoltz? What's up, Cole Gordo? How you doing? What's up, Quan? How you doing? All right. Do all the sounds on your soundboard. There's a lot. Actually, I don't have as many as I actually don't have as many as I used to. I've taken out a few for sure, but I'll play the most common one, the good old Vine Boom, of course. The round of applause, pretty standard in everyone's stream. You have the air horn, and I can spam the crap out of that if I ever wanted to. You have the Roblox victory sound effect, which I like using. There's a couple of ones I don't like using very much, like a quack one. I would say like what the, yeah. So there's that, and then there's, yeah, so there's that one as well. And then this one's a favorite one. I don't do this one very often, but this one's a personal favorite of mine. Nobody asked. So maybe I utilize that more in the stream. That's a pretty popular one. And then you have a lie statement and true statement. So those are the current ones that I have. I might add a few more, but I don't have to do like a whole lot of sounds on stream. It's only when it's like completely and utterly necessary. So for what it is, it's kind of cool. Nobody asked you. No. Shut the. No. All right. Anyways, we'll do one last round and then we'll serve up for y'all. For those that are wanting to still try and get in here, I got you guys. Hopefully we got a good round going into the last one here. What's up, Tay Sham? How you doing? What's up, Shapressa? How do you have R6? Through the R6 converter. So there's new animations that dropped for UGC creators. So people are just making R6 bundles like crazy. So your name is Josh? That is correct. Yes, sir. What's up, Barbara? How you doing? What's up, Crystals? MM2, how you doing? Yeah, see, literally everyone's wondering how I'm playing an R6, and yeah, it's because of the new UGC animations. So it's all legit. It's all a matter of if Roblox is to ever decide to take them down. So I'm playing with them now. I'm playing with them now before Roblox would ever want to do something about it. They really want to stray away from R6. In fact, I actually saw a tweet that I came across that I think they might actually pay users to eventually play in R6, which I think is really stupid. So fingers crossed that doesn't end up happening. That was kind of a rumor on Twitter. But there was like a screenshot that someone, or like a video that someone had mentioned in like the Roblox avatar creator or whatever. They had mentioned that there was like a little like drop down and being, I don't know if I could find it. Maybe I could find it, but it was just a really stupid like, I don't know why it existed, but apparently Roblox is really wanting to stray away from R6. So not on these streams, so exactly, it just changes limbs to R6. So there's that, and then the animation, the overall movement, which is, it's perfect. I mean, you're having to spend a good, like, I'd say 300, 400 Robux to get it all completely like how I have it. The animations itself for me cost $270. I probably bought a pretty expensive one, but the actual animations were like $158, so it wasn't too bad. You can definitely find the right one. What's up, Bob? Good to see you back. What's going on? Why you low-key better and more informational than these Roblox renters? maybe presentation. That could be why. I'm not gonna say I'm better by any means, but I definitely, I guess one could say I don't want to say I watch what I say, but I want to be intentional with what I say. I think that's what I'm gonna try and put here. I'm intentional, I'm honest, I'm blunt, but I'm also practical with what I say. So that could be kind of my point of emphasis, is I don't want to just be annoying, like an annoying ranter that is like using specific keywords to have people still watch, stuff like that. I try to just be myself in how I normally talk, because it's so funny. The way that I talk right now is pretty much how I talk in real life. Like, this is no different than how I'd ever talk on a VC. If you were to ever be on a VC with me on Discord, it's no different than how you would ever talk to me in person. Like, this is genuinely who I am. And I know some people like to play not a facade per se, but some people definitely kind of switch up a little bit when they're behind a camera. And I'm like, and you can tell, like, and I understand, like, to some degree, like, there's moments for that, but for a stream, I gotta keep it honest, I can't really do that. You know what I mean? I have to at least be, like, if I'm not myself, then I feel like, if I'm not myself for, like, a 2-hour period when I stream, then I feel like I'm a fraud, in a way. So, what's up, Yellow Eek? What's going on? Appreciate you popping in. What's up, jbhga? The stream low-key feels like a news channel, but it's super chill. And I think that's the cool part, is, like, I want to inform people, but I also want to play games, too. Like, Murder Mystery 2 is obviously the game of choice on here, so we pretty much play no other game, but I want to also inform people, practically and honestly, about what's going on. So, like, even with this, like, July 17th, like, I can explain all of that if you want me to explain why I think it's July 17th. There's so many different details, but anyway, remember. Anyways, if it's down there regardless, so you can find it. You can find it. Let me actually, real quickly, before I get anything else, I'm actually going to fix my camera a little bit, because it's a little blurry on my end. Yeah, it's a tad blurry. So, make sure I get this a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Gotta do survival disaster natural one day. Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're gonna definitely bring that back. They've been updating the game, which is crazy. Like, they actually, like, remained consistent with, like, doing things on it. So, you gotta give them props, for sure. This has to be the fastest I've ever subscribed. I appreciate it. I actually really appreciate it. Thank you. Why do you think it's July 17th? I'll share why. I'll be brief with it. I've shared it on a couple of the different streams, but I'll share why here. I'll share this and then I'll do my server op. So, just to kind of give a little bit of background. So, Summer Event 2025 last year started on July 18th, which was a Friday. July 17th of this year is a Friday. That's number one reason. Second reason has to do with the fact that there is a leaderboard now for summer. And the first time that we saw one was last year. As you can see right here, there was a summer leaderboard. But if you scroll down here to what the leaderboard actually was, this lasted until the very end of the month. And this is reminiscent of a bunch of other events. So if I'm to bring up, like, Halloween event of last year, I don't know if I'll be able to actually find the leaderboard immediately. Hopefully I can. But if for some reason I can't, I'm not too sure. Yo, lost my socks. Appreciate the sub. Let me find it. If I can find the leaderboard, that would be great. I don't know if I'm going to be able to immediately. Maybe I can. Hold on a second. Yeah, let me actually see. Because they usually do dates for all of these. So if I can find when, like, these ended. Here we go. So I can show you guys specifically when these ended. So I can't show you guys. So this was last year's, actually. So they did this exactly last year, and they did it through August 1st. So they usually do 13-day periods. Sometimes it's 12 days, but most of the time it's 13 days. But there's different ones too. So for 2024, it's the same thing. Like, they usually try and go do a leaderboard toward the end of a given month. So they do their updates very intentionally toward the end as a means of equating to being able to have, you know, see, this is one's October 16th, and this one lasted about 13 days as well. So this is about typically what you can expect as far as when an update is going to drop. That's like the big reason why I think it's July 17th, is because it fits pretty much right into that time zone, or timeline, I should say, of when a leaderboard ends toward the very end of a month. So hopefully that explains it a little bit. I know that I kind of overshared that a bit, but hopefully that does enough. But anyways, we're gonna do a server up here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, 1. I got y'all. Haha. Too soon. Man, we got 70 of y'all in here. Thank you so much for joining, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a good server chat. Let's go. Great server. Heck yeah, buddy. Let's get it. Fire, fire. Yo, Pyro, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. What's up, Ryan? Do you think they might cancel summer? Nah, that's confirmed. It's confirmed. They've literally said on video that it's confirmed. What's up, Lost Soul? What is the hint? So the hint's gonna be hopefully later tonight. I'll just hold on. I'll bring up the screenshot. Actually, I'll do it here in a second. Basically, on JD's new video, he mentioned that he will be cooking up a new hint. So we'll have to wait patiently for it. Oh, we do have a oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. Hold on. Let's see if I can get a clip for y'all. Hold on. I'm fumbling, chat. I'm fumbling. See if I can do a little bit better here. Oh. Let's see if I can, oh. Little closer comfort. I don't know if they're gonna come back around, but maybe they do. Possibly. If they do, we'll be pretty ready for it. If they do. Oh, very, very close. Very, very close. They might ghost. I don't know. Maybe they have ghost. I'm gonna run just in case if they do. Can't play it too safe, you know. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I just don't want to walk down that way because I feel like I might be getting a little too close here. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Dang it. Yeah, they're coming up. They're coming up. Dang it. Oh man, good game. It's quick enough movement to where I can't like, not like sit still, but it's like, it's hard to get like a proper shot off. But yeah, so basically on Dylan's new video, if you scroll down to the comments, he basically said, sorry about that, no hint, I've been trying to cook one up, I'll try one tomorrow. And this was 16 hours ago. So hopefully the video that's dropping later tonight is going to be that hint that we so desperately were promised. So we'll see. I don't know. Summer's canceled due to the World Cup. I actually do wonder if like Nicholas is watching the World Cup. Maybe he is. I have to imagine so, right? I mean, the World Cup is widely known to this point to where I feel like he would at least watch some games, you know what I mean? Even if he's not like a huge soccer fan. Speaking of which, what are the World Cup games today? I don't know what's on right now. If there is any on, are there none on today? Oh, looks as if there's not. Okay, so I think it's tomorrow. It's tomorrow. So they have France and Morocco, and then you have Spain and Belgium. I see. Okay, cool. Yo, I have an English Bulldog. What's up? How you doing? Do you know or why do you think they canceled the Easter update? I think they mostly canceled it because Valentine's and Easter back to back is kind of a lot, and especially in such close proximity. Like, you'd have to back out of an update within about a good month and a half, and that's not usually something that they do. So it was either one or the other, basically. It was either one or the other, and we hadn't really gotten a Valentine's Day update in a while, so getting one again was kind of a breath of fresh air a little bit. So I mean, I liked it. It was different. I mean, I'm definitely not the huge fan. I'm not like the biggest fan of like collecting eggs and stuff like that, or doing an egg hunt of that nature. It's cool, like, don't get it twisted, like, it's still fun, right? It's simple, you know, everyone likes doing it, but sometimes you need to switch it up a little bit. So I don't know. What's up, Buttle Q? How you doing? So I don't know. I guess that's kind of the problem. What time does JD upload? So Pacific Standard Time, he usually uploads around 7:30 to 8 o'clock. Sometimes it fluctuates, so it's different depending on just where they're at, but that's typically what it's like for me. So if you're anywhere in like Europe, like, it's gonna get posted at like 4 a.m. in the morning. So that's kind of unfortunate, but I don't know. Remember when you said Roblox's next update is gonna kill Murder Mystery 2? I did say that. Yeah, there was a part of me that actually did believe that, but I think that they aren't having to go through like age verification, I don't think, in order for all users to play. So I mean, it seemingly didn't, you know, bother their concurrent player count at all. So it yeah, it pretty much made no difference. So I don't know if it was, I actually don't even know if Roblox selecting kids is completely out in the States, but I think even then it doesn't make much of a difference. I think to this point, a grand majority of people have age verified or have shared their face with Roblox, so it doesn't really matter too much anyway. It doesn't really matter too much anyway, but I don't know. I was low-key hoping they were preparing for season 2. They probably have some ideas brewing. I imagine so. I mean, if they are not completely working on season 2 with all the videos that have been coming out about it and all the talk surrounding it, I'd be a little shocked, but we're just not going to be seeing it just yet. I'd say if anything, we could be seeing maybe something. Gosh, is it sad to say that it could probably be a next year situation? So it might be a similar situation where like they take out either Valentine's or Easter, and then during that stretch is when they probably put in season 1 or season 2. Apologies. I hate saying that, but I feel like that might be what their direction's gonna be. So I'm not a huge fan of that, but what's up, Lucky Shalom? How you gonna do? How you doing? How you doing? Hold on. If Adam Sandler was Asian, would he be Vietnamese or Korean? I feel like he would lean more Viet. I don't know what kind of question that is, but I don't know. Gotta go back to work, but I'm glad I could stop by and keep up the grind, my boy. Hopefully the update comes out soon. Appreciate you, Bob, for dropping in. Means a lot, man. Absolute freaking legend, man. Enjoy work, bro. Enjoy work. Is the stream laggy or is it just my Wi-Fi? The stream over here does sometimes lag out. It's not very... I shouldn't say it's not very often, but it does lag out sometimes. So, the stream will always remain online. It's just you might have to wait for it to kind of buffer out. It's Comcast Xfinity, or I guess Xfinity Comcast. It's not that great of an ISP, so yeah, like just right there it lagged out. So it's an inevitability that, you know, sometimes my stream will lag out even when I don't want it to. It sucks. It sucks. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for me at all. What's up, Viking? Appreciate you dropping back in. What's up, Shri? How you doing? I don't know. Chicken banana, the frick. As long as there's a certain saying that I hope no one says in chat, and if they do say it, you're on Mackley van. no one said it. No one said it, but if anyone does, you're cooked. Yeah, I'm lagging out big time right now. I apologize, chat. I'm lagging out big time. I need to talk with my internet service provider. I need to talk with them about it. Something mac and cheesy. What's going on? Appreciate popping in. What's going on? What's going on? Who's left, by the way? We have one. Oh, just the one. Look at that. Dang. Look at them going crazy, bro. That's wild. Oh, my days. What's up, Joshua Bearden? How you doing? It's going to be late again like last year's. Well, if it is late again like last year, then we can expect it. We can expect that moving forward then. So, if the date remains consistent to what was last year's to this year's, then that's just going to be our anticipation moving forward. So, and I think it's a pretty solid expectation. So, what's up, Michael Layfield? Good to see you. Appreciate you popping in. Pinto beans should be... They should not be. They should... I do not like pinto... Okay, I shouldn't say that. Pinto beans are tolerable, but they don't belong on a burrito. I think they're too dry of a burrito. They're too dry of a bean. A black bean has a bit more substance, I feel like. What's up, Jack? Appreciate you popping in. I don't know. Just because you don't give up don't mean you'll make it. Yikes. Yikes. That's unfortunate. Well, let me do this. I'm actually gonna... Yeah, I'll do that. I don't know how badly that'll lag out my stream, but we'll try that out. If it's pointless, I'm gonna crash out. Well, the point of a hint is to make it seem like it's pointless in the moment. So if it's cryptic enough, people are gonna be like sitting here like, why? You know what I mean? So, hopefully, I mean, I don't know. Typically, their hints have been not like easy to guess, but they've been guessable. That's what a hint is. So, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. What's up, Fern? For real? Appreciate popping in. Low-key, I can't tell the difference between black beans and pinto beans. It's a bit minute. The difference between the two is a little minute. I guess pinto beans have a bit more, I don't know how to really explain this. They have a bit more juice versus black beans that are a little bit more solid. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Maybe that's just me. Whenever I eat pinto beans versus black beans, that's usually the difference that I come across, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just a different breed. Who knows? Oh, they went across to me. I didn't even see them. GG. All right, let's see it. So the first hint that JD had given is confirmed to not be a date. They've confirmed that. He had realized that the hint that was given could very well have been misconstrued into seeming like that it could be a date, considering the 4 underlines could be July, and a lot of people assumed that it'd be like JUL13 or July 3rd is what we initially thought. That's not the case now, obviously, but ooh, let's see if you can pull it off. Let's see it. Oh, no way. Oh, dang, that's crazy. If they would have gotten out of that, I would have been kind of impressed. That was pretty solid. I don't know. They're dry and aren't really juicy, juicy. That's how I perceive black beans. That's how I perceive them. I don't know. Josh hitting the gritty at 50K. Subscribe. Do it. Anyways. If y'all want to see me gritty, 50,000. Yo, Nicholas is in the stream. No way. If Josh wears a maid outfit in one of his lives, I'll release the update. Well, there is an ongoing bet. For anyone that donates $300, I will wear a maid outfit on stream. That is not a joke. This is a long running bet. So for anyone that does it, I will adhere to it. That bet is still on. So who knows? August 13th? Yikes. What's up, Dark Stars? Appreciate you popping in. Yo, Mac and Cheesy, appreciate the sub. What's going on? The endless aura floating animation fit on your avatar? On my avatar? I mean, I don't know what's very aura filled about my avatar. I mean, I'm doing a hell of a floss, but that's pretty much it. Nothing crazy here. Anyways, let's back out of that. Gucci. What's up, Life on Mars? Do you play Jailbreak? Not anymore. I used to, though. There was a time and place for it. It's not the kind of game that I like playing now. It's still a fine game to what I understand. There's been a couple of people that have come into my chat over the last couple of weeks and have talked about it. There's been a few that have actually wanted me to replay it, but it's not really worth me replaying now. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't, I mean, when did I last play it? I last played it, I think, sometime back in, like, March, maybe February, and it's fine, but, like, the narrative of the game with there being a lot of exploiters more than ever now, and just the overabundant amount of items you can get, the seasons, what season are they on? They're on, what, freaking season 34 or some crap? I don't know, that's way too far for me. What's up, Peter? What's up, Cyborg Plays? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know. How'd you get your limiteds? Did you trade for them? I did a few trades to, like, lead up to selling limiteds to get the items that I have, but it was mostly from clothing sales. That was, like, probably 80% of the way of me getting my items. Got them all back in 2018, so I've had them for quite some time now. But yeah, it was a lot of clothing sales. A couple of developers donated back in the day. Roblocky, for those that know Roblocky, I don't know. Yeah, he still works on Loco Official, right? So basically the creator of Loco Official, he donated Robux to me way back in the day. And it was a big reason why I was able to get Valkyrie. And so that was, shout out to him. I don't know if he still realizes what he did, but I still have Valkyrie because of him, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, he's still around, still deving, which is sick. Do you know if the hint has been released yet? It has not been. It's going to be released tonight. That's what it should be anyway. Yo, Eric, appreciate the sub. Appreciate you popping in. What's going on, man? You lucky I don't have a job to donate 300? Listen. Saving is what you need to be doing, my man. That's all I'm going to say. You are making a big mistake, not a big mistake. Oh shoot, dang, it didn't even seem like it was them, because typically they have the what is it, the death effect. Was it off? Or yeah, the death effect's off. Wow. Okay, so usually they have the death effect on, so that kind of threw me a little bit. GG. Yeah, there's still a few more people left. Yo, that one Commander fan, what's going on? Random question, but have you ever done a collab or are you planning to? There is a collab that I do have in mind. I haven't planned it, but there is someone that I am going to choose to collab with eventually. I don't know when I'm going to bite the bullet and finally get that video done. I hope that it's going to be sometime in the next month. I actually would like it to be before the actual summer event happens. So I don't know, mate. You know what? I might have to pull the trigger and get that collab video done. I might have to pull the trigger and do that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that scheduled off, but there is someone notable in the community that I do intend on doing a collaboration video with. If they'd be down to do it. I would imagine they would be, though. Yo, Sri, appreciate the sub. I think a majority of you guys would know who they are as well, so if that ends up happening, we'll see. I've mentioned it to them before. So if that ends up happening, it ends up happening. Who knows? Joke's on you. I have a clip of you gritting already. Freaking yikes. Hey, you know what? But others haven't seen it though, so just $25 and I'll post it in here. Hey, wow, that is a yeah. If you guys want to see me gritty, $25 donation. There you go. That's what. No, you got to have it be locked. You got to have it be locked behind a paywall. Facts. Oh my goodness. Anyways, let's look at the time here. Yeah, we'll do another server hop. I know there's a lot of new people that are joining in, man. To the 80 of y'all that are watching, thank you guys so much for joining. We do a lot of Murder Mystery 2 streams on here, so if you guys want some frequent Murder Mystery 2 streams and just overall frequent Murder Mystery 2 conversation in your feed, drop a sub, man. We're here a lot, so we've been getting a lot of support over the last couple of weeks. The last couple of months, honestly, this last year has been crazy, just as far as being able to, like, ride the wave of Murder Mystery 2. I've been playing this game for nearly 10 years, and game's great, man. Game's great, so glad to be a part of this beautiful community we've cultivated. It's great. Oh no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on, Ace. You got it. You got it. Easy. Light work. Light work. Light work. Light work. I just don't know how quickly they're gonna come around the corner, though, is the problem. Maybe they let's see. I want to be like the last person that walks into it, but I feel like okay. They might have already gone out this way. Let's see. Oh, they already are. Okay. Well, getting gun is kind of out of the question now unless I sneak up behind. Let's see. Oh, frick. Go. No! Oh, the ping. Dang it. Dang it, dude. Oh, that felt like it was such a good opportunity. I felt like I had like a little bit of a jump over. It was not enough, though. Dang it, GG. All right. One of these people will probably get the gun, though, I imagine. It's in the conversation now, so yeah, so long as one of them drops down. Yeah, Bryn's probably going to try and get it. Oh, yeah, Bryn's probably going to get it. Oh, never mind. Oh, I stand corrected. Stand corrected. All right. We still have a good solid 3 people left, so I actually want to see the end of this. This is kind of fascinating because Hospital 3 is kind of all over the place with movement. So I know one of them is hiding, which I think they might be stream sniping. So they might be trying to find the one person, but let's see if they can get the other 2 pretty legitimately here. It'll be kind of pretty close. It definitely is gonna be toward the end of the round for sure. Ooh, got that one. All right. So there's 2 people left. There's Bryn and then there's Mokan. So if they can get the last one, that'd be crazy. That is literally the absolute worst time to lag out. My gosh. But that might be, yeah, I don't know if that'll be the end of the round, though. If there's not enough to work off of, we'll see. Oh, gun is taken, though, so Bryn might have probably gotten it. Let's take a look. I don't know if he, yes. Let's see it. Oh, boy. That is not in good standing. Oh, shoot. Yep. There it is. All right. Yeah, that's probably going to be the game then. Yep. GG. Yo, Jordan Frater, what's going on, man? I got another heat wave happening in 10 days. Hey, good luck, man. Good luck. All things are going well over here, bro. All well over here for sure. Yo, big boy duck, what's going on? We'll do one more round here and then we'll do our server up. We'll do one more. What's up, Sasitha? How you doing? I would have to get 300 from my mom's credit card. Hey, that sounds like a beautiful plan. Sounds like a beautiful plan. Maybe you should execute that. Maybe you should Maybe you should also apply that social security. You know what I'm saying? Gotta do the extra steps. You know what I'm saying? What's up, T5 guys? How you doing? What's JD's hint? No idea. Apparently he said he's cooking one up, but I don't know how much I believe that. So we'll see tonight. We'll see tonight. What's up, Justin? Good to see you back in here, bro. What's going on? 13%. Ooh, let's see it. Okay, we have an okay round here. I don't know if we can make life interesting. Let's see. Let's see. I also gotta get a little bit of the camera down here too. Okay, cool. Yeah, we gotta be on the lookout. I don't know. Risky business. Risky business. I don't know. I'm really appreciative of my fluid movement now. So appreciative. It's super nice because like, as much as I've gotten used to like R15 movement and stuff like that, being able to have like R6 converter just makes it so much more appealing to the eye whenever I move. Because I typically only play classic Roblox games anyway, so going back to this narrative is definitely nice for me, for sure. I'm looking here. I don't know if that's the guy or not. We might just have an easy sheriff round on our hands, maybe. But no one's killed, so I take it we might be in oh, I stand corrected. Someone's killed. All right, let's go back up here and take a look. I don't know if we'll be able to be in a good position here. Seeing who it is. Oh, great. Wait, is it? Oh, what is you? Okay, okay. I want to make sure I wasn't losing my mind here. Okay. Going into the sewers, not a good idea, but I kind of don't have a choice. So, I'll get out of this for now and kind of see where I'm at. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't die there. Gosh, that would suck. Okay, I didn't. We're good, we're good. I just don't want this to be, like, abundantly obvious that, like, I'm gonna be over this way. Let's see. They might... are they gonna be one to, like, come around the corner here? Let's see. No? Okay. I don't know if they'd been over here initially or not, but we'll circle back, see where they're at. I'm like, where the frick are they, bro? There you go. Had to get a little bit of a snipe there. Not too bad. We'll take a good solid round. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Yo, awesome, cool kid. Appreciate you popping in. What's going on? So cool. What's going on, Adam boy? What's up, Zara? All right, we're going to be doing a server up. I told y'all I was gonna be doing a server up. For those that want to join, my profile is in the description below. Make sure to follow it as well. That way you guys know whenever I go online, because that actually is kind of important. I know a lot of you guys are probably more... I guess it depends. I think more of you guys might be more active on Roblox, maybe versus like a YouTube notification. So clicking the three dots here, whenever I go online is pretty much when I always go live. It's pretty rare that I ever turn on my joins when I'm not live. So if you ever see me online, it almost is 99% sure I'm live. So yo, BFB, yo, appreciate the sub. What's going on? What's up, Edward? Yo, oh my gosh. My boy, welcome back, man. Holy crap. Yo, it's Keel. What's going on? JB is in the HGA files. What's the HGA files? I want to know now. Questionable bio you have on Roblox? Nah, man. Context. I will gladly show this. I'll put y'all on, man. I'll put y'all on some game. Let's see. Can I yeah, I'll put y'all on some game right now, bro. For those that know, you know. Let's see if I can load this up real quick. Ah, look at that. That's ironic. All right. Oh yeah, that's the context. That's the context behind that. Shout out T-Mac. I was a very young wee lad when he was playing in the league, but he did play in the league when I was alive, so it's kind of cool. Anyways, we'll do a server up now. I got y'all. First come, first serve. You already know the dealio. Yo, Thrasher. What's up, Patrice? How you doing? What's going on? What's going on, Phil? Watch LeBron come to Philly. Listen, if LeBron comes to Philly, I'm gonna be at a standstill, because with the way it's funny, I've actually been seeing a couple of videos in regards to the PG Jaylen Brown trade, and just kind of doing an overall meta analysis of like what that trade actually means in like the broader scope. if the year that Boston is intending to have is to have Jason Tatum really come back to be that full-blown #1 player, and to Paul George being that, you know, consensus #2 guy on the roster, I feel like Philly could actually be I feel like Boston could low-key be a better team than Philly. They let go of Vucevic. They re-signed Peyton Pritchard. They have a lot of, you know, I think they have a lot of versatility. It's not perfect, but it's a decent team for what it is. So, to me, I'm looking at Boston. I'm looking at them in the mirror, and I'm like, they could... I don't know. I'm obviously speculating here. It feels like Boston's always a great team every year, regardless of the roster. So they're going to be a playoff team regardless. But I guess my issue is you're sharing the ball between Embiid. You're sharing the ball between VJ, who's getting a lot of run time right now. Maxey, of course, is obviously taking huge leaps. And then now Jaylen Brown. So you're having to literally share the ball between 4 heavy usage players. I guess is kind of the issue. So I don't know. What's up, Chad? How you doing? What's up, Angel? What's going on? What's up, 24 Hours of Ari? How you doing? What's up, Nolan? What's going on? What's your opinion on the Knicks winning? Oh man, I am ecstatic. Actually, I'll put it on this way. Go New York, baby! Go New York! New York is on top of the freaking world, bro. Do I put on the championship shirt? I already have the championship shirt. I'm already knee deep. How long are you gonna stream? Good question. Probably for a little while. I imagine so. We'll see where we're at. I'm just gonna take it off. It's actually kind of ugly. It's not good with my current hairstyle right now. You have a cute dog pet, Josh? Hell no. But thank you. I appreciate it. Yo, what's up, NVVWI? How you doing? JD lied about the new hint. He didn't lie. He just forgot. I think he forgot, but he did acknowledge in the comments that he will be cooking it up, so he's gonna quote-unquote try. I don't know what try means, but hopefully it means something. Yo, what's up, District? Appreciate you popping in. What's going on? This is the first time I've seen Yabe wearing a proper cap. Yankee with no brim. Goodness me. What's up, Finest Ads? How you doing? And this is the guy that made a whole video on buying items for money. Yeah, I'm the guy. I stand 10 toes down on what that video talks about, mainly out of principle. People don't really... I know there's been a lot of people that have disagreed with what I've said, and that's completely okay. I more so made the video just out of the fact of, you know, people... I mean, it's the whole idea of the video is to kind of call out the people that are still wanting to associate with that, and... It's ultimately disgusting behavior what you're trying to continue to encourage people to still be a part of. So, I don't know. I stand 10 toes down on what I said. I'll just put it that way. What's up, Kareem? How you doing? I'm not associated. I'm not. There might come a point where, I don't know if Dylan or Joven are aware of me. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. I don't know. It's hard telling them. Even if they are, I don't really care too much. But I've been streaming a lot, so maybe it's hard telling. I know there are people within the VC gang that know who I am. I think probably a majority of VC gang members have seen my streams at this point, so I'm not by any means an unfamiliar face, but I don't know. You got a second monitor since the last time I was in stream? Hell yeah, bro. Let's go. Huge. Wait, I didn't see the first comment here. The other reason, in my opinion, is they have bills, and YouTube doesn't pay enough bills and all that. YouTube absolutely does pay enough bills. It's what they're getting themselves into that doesn't pay enough. Them having a sponsor with a black market website barely pays them anything to begin with. I mean, they already sell items for cheap to begin with, and their commission for it is what, like 20% at the absolute most. So... they're barely getting any return. If anything, they maybe make like a couple bucks a month at the absolute most. And that's off of if they choose... that's off of if someone goes into their comment section, clicks on their affiliate link, and then buys to that affiliate link. They seemingly barely make money from it anyway. So what's the point of still associating with it? It only works if you're like chills. If you're like 2 million subscribers or whatever. That's the only instance where it works. But even then, I highly doubt that he's making any sort of significant money. Like, any life-changing money, I should say. So, I don't know, it's a piss poor excuse. I don't know why they still associate with it. Unless there's like money under the table that's not being addressed, which that could very well be true. I don't know if there's like contracts within that. I highly doubt it. But if there for some reason is, and if there's more money involved, then gosh dang it, that's interesting. But it's money that's going to all the wrong places. So I'll put it that way. Can we see your pet collection? I'll do this. I'll show you guys the pets that I don't have. So all the pets that I don't have are right here. For anyone that has any one of these pets and would be apt to want to trade, I'd be down. I'm just trying to get every single one in the game. So we're at a point where we're trying to get every single one. So we're getting kind of close. We're getting kind of close. I mean, I would rather spend 10 bucks on a godly bundle than 30 on it. I agree. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm in the same boat too, but there's also means of legitimacy behind that. And listen, especially, I'll put it also another way as well. If I were to ever get caught, for me personally, whether it be someone that does it, you know, behind closed doors, I mean, you can probably get away with it just fine and never get caught, right? But for someone like myself, if I were to ever buy anything off the black market, I mean, I would be looked at pretty differently in the community, you know, quite frankly. Like, Nicholas does not have a tolerance for it. He should stand up for it way more. I don't know why Nicholas doesn't. It's kind of disgusting that he doesn't, especially considering there was a year where he did try enforcing it and then seemingly gave up. So I don't know, just it's confusing. It's a little confusing, but yeah, I don't know. Who knows though? Who knows? Unobtainable meaning, like, I should have said untradeable. I should have said untradeable. They're just the untradeable pets. They're all the ones from 2019. What's up, Crispy? Appreciate you popping in. Did you consider the trade for my Chroma Luger? For the time being, no. I'm not gonna do it for the moment. You gotta tell those vets. If you ever pop in, Rosner, I'd be more than down to do some trades, man. I'd be more than down. Oh, GG. They're outside. There's no possible way, unfortunately. Yikes. There's just so many bot sites and just so much to do. Even Roblox doesn't enforce it much, I can't lie. It's true. Roblox doesn't have, like, the... I guess they don't really have the care. Like, if they really wanted to, like, get that stuff eradicated, they probably could do it, but it's just such... It would take a long time. It would take a long time. Some sites, like gambling sites for Robux and limited items, have been taken down over the years. Like, there was one, like, what is it? Roflip. Roflip being, like, the really, really big one. That was taken down eventually in 2024. And that was around in 2016, 2017. It had been around for so many years. And the fact that it got taken down only, like, literally 8 years later is freaking ridiculous. So... not a good look for Roblox, and that only happened because the only reason why that happened, it wasn't even through Roblox. It was because of, like, UK media, like, finding out about Roblox gambling sites, and then 2 days after the site got exposed, they had to seemingly take down their site. So, Roblox, yeah, you're right. Roblox is not doing anything about it, and they're probably not going to be until there's, like, new people at the top, but we'll have to wait until then, though. Who knows, though? Who knows? Anyways. Yo, Tilly. Appreciate you popping in. What's good, bro? What's up, Apple Astro? Good to see you back. Good to see you back. What's going on? How dare you lock my wife in the basement? What wife? Anyways. What's up, Gabriel? How you doing? Was it confirmed that the update will be on the 17th? It's not confirmed, but it's as close as we're going to get to an actual confirmation of a date. Dude really glitched out in the map during my murder round. Hey, some people do it. Some people do it. So we have Noble Dragon, Rudolph, Fire Pig, and Firefox. How much you want to bet he's just gonna... How much you want to bet he's just gonna hand them to me? Take a... Man, I'm a pretty lucky guy, man. I'm also a pretty jolly guy, too. I don't know. What else? Yeah. I'm lucky. I'm lucky, man. I'm lucky. We got Noble Dragon, which is one that has kind of eluded me for a bit. Yo, shouts to Rare, man. Golly, bro. Let's get a couple of these marked off. So we have Noble Dragon gone. We have Rudolph gone, which is another legendary. That's actually sick. What the heck? We have Fire Pig, which is one of the chromas gone. These chromas are not much value anyway. And then Chroma Firefox. Not the browser, thank God. All right. Cool. Let's check out Noble Dragon. Noble Dragon's definitely going to be the cool one to equip here. So let's check it out. Hey, that's a pretty big one too. Not bad. Not bad. That's actually dope. And of course, obviously it flies as it should, as any dragon should. Not bad, not bad. Yo, Chase, welcome back. At first, I didn't really agree with it, but when it goes into more detail, like now I understand where you're coming from, but we all know it won't stop. Yeah, that's the reality. And that's the thing is, like, with me making the video in the way that I made it, like, I know that it won't stop, right? You know, all of that's just, it's all going to continue to get worse. And all it'll boil down to is, like, the only way that it could possibly stop is if either A, Roblox does some enforcing on it, or B, and it won't happen, but if for some reason any form of law enforcement were to get involved with the doing of these sites. But once again, that'll never happen. There's thousands of these, so it's just kind of all over the place. But yeah, it's just the direction. It's like when you consider all of the bots, when you consider just the overall Murder Mystery 2 economy, and obviously I just stayed in Murder Mystery 2. Like, there's Pet Simulator, there's Adopt Me. Like, go down the list of all the different games and their economies, right? It's all just a continuous breaking of the economy, and it's just sad. It's just a sad narrative. So I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of it. So anyways, ooh, okay, let's see if we can Noble Dragon, give me some good luck, man. Give me some good luck. It's a fire breathing one, so hopefully I can breathe some fire into y'all, bro. Let's get one down the hatch here. Ooh, that was close. All right, we'll get two down here. The only problem is I'm making it abundantly obvious that it's me, but we're cooling though. We're cooling though. Ooh, look at this. Oh noes. Ah, that was bad. That was bad on my part. I wonder if anyone did get a gun. Oh, someone did. I see. The only problem is I wonder if anybody went down here for it. That's my only problem. Yeah, we'll make it work. Oh! Come on. Gotta get a little bit of a kill there. There we go. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, close. No cigar, though. No cigar. Let's get a little bit more. Oh! Ooh, trying to do a few jukes on me, I see. Getting out of there kind of... Oh, was getting out of there a little bit. Not quite, though. Not quite, though. GG. Let's see if anybody's... I don't know. I'm looking at Craft to see if he did possibly glitch out. I take it he probably did. So, we'll see. Who's cooked? There's one down. There's two down. Alright, we'll let that go for now. Chilling in the sewers, I see. Chilling in the sewers. Not too shocking. Not too shocking. What's new? What's new? Someone could be hiding by boxes, maybe. Probably not. Most don't. There's a few. If they have like a small Abby, usually they'll hide there, but... Oh, that was so close. Oh my days. That was so close. Alright, we'll get the one out of the way here. I think I saw someone else walking too, but I don't know if they'd walked around the corner here. Maybe they did. Either way, we'll get a few coins. Get the bag full here. There we go. I'm gonna have to drop down here eventually, which I'm not too keen about. So I kind of don't want to. I don't know if there's gonna be anybody like sitting behind the corner here. Maybe there's a slight chance someone is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I don't have a choice. There's gonna be sitting down there. I see. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. All right, there's the 1, 2. Oh, they dropped. Oh no, they were. Oh my gosh, they were literally. I had thrown the knife, they would have died too. That's the craziest part. They would have died. Oh my days. Oh shoot, GG. I don't know if that was all of them, but that was definitely really close. So that was close. GG indeed. Where's my GG? There you go. Nice. Crazy, man. Crazy round. Crazy round. My goodness. Will you get the new Godly Nation when summer update comes? That's the plan. That is the plan. I do have the Robux for the new bundle that drops. I am gonna have to get some more Robux for the battle pass though. So, yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. There's been a few of y'all actually over the last couple of weeks that have actually donated Robux. For those that have, y'all are some absolute legends for that. Yeah, I know Robux can be kind of hard to come by for some people. So obviously, if for anyone that would ever want to donate in small amounts if you ever want to. But yeah, it's crazy though. It's crazy. Also, thank you so much for that. You did not have to do that. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me. I have to at least trade something back for this. That's adequate because I know UFO can be kind of not like heavy in value, but oh, it's 3 value. Oh, perfect. Look at that. It's literally 3 value. Yeah, take a jack. That's value for value. I got you. Enjoy. I got you. Nah, that's all yours. That's all yours. That's all yours. I got you. Thank you. Yo, Cabby, appreciate the 25. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm currently sitting at overall like 5,500 Robux and dang it. And I think overall, if I want to get to like having everything in the game, I think I probably need like 13k. So it's like I'm gonna have to spend money out of my own pocket, which I'm gonna do regardless. But if I could spend a little less out of pocket, it would be a little nice. It would be a little nice. And so for those that have donated, you guys know who you are. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. I got you, Mars, of course. Thank you for the UFO. Let's see how big it is because it looks big on like the actual the actual screen, but I don't know if it actually translates over into here. It's medium size. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be, but it's still cool though. It's still cool though. WUFO. We'll play with it for a couple of rounds. I don't know. Bro, grind right now. Have to. Wall campers be like down in the sewer. They're not like wall campers. I mean, it's strategy. It's strategy to a degree. I mean, they're simply playing the map for how it was intended, you know? So I simply had to take a risk, and for being the murderer, it's gonna seemingly be a little bit harder, you know? So me taking the risk and going down there, I got one of the two, so I was happy about that. And I nearly got the second guy if they didn't dodge by like literally 5 studs, but I don't know. What's up, CM? What's going on? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard telling though. It's hard telling. I could have probably gotten him if there was like 2 more seconds left, but it was just a little bit too late. You should do inventory reviews. The reason why I won't do anything like that is because a lot of the people that join have like, a lot of them that join are regulars, and so doing one is just kind of meaningless. I know I saw Breeze recently do like an inventory like stream or whatever. It was kind of cool. And it makes it a little bit easier because you could just type your name in chat, and he's a tester, so he could literally just go see anyone's inventory. I don't have that ability. If I had that ability, I would do it, but I'm just not there. Also, wow, what a round. Anyways, I'm all good, Ninja. I'm all good. Thank you though. I'm not trading for any for godlies at the moment. I would donate more Robux, but after years, I will finally be able to afford headless. So I need to say, totally understand. Yeah, getting headless now is obviously pretty necessary. So yeah, once October comes around, yeah, hopefully the because especially if you have plus, yeah, the 20% off will apply. So what would that be then? 20% off. Let's see. It'd be 20% off 31,000, right? Yeah. Yeah, so you'd be getting it for... I'm trying to math here. So yeah, it'd be only worth 24k, 24,800. So yeah, if you can take advantage of that with Roblox Plus, you're in good standing for sure. You're in great standing. Heck yeah. What's up, Duck Against Humanity? Do you have any spare weapons? I do, but I more so use them for trade assets, not necessarily to trade off for free to other people. I'm not really one that does that. Why do people who joined during 2006 to 2019 era hate UGC? It's not that bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I've been very against UGC for a long time. Once again, and I'm obviously a hypocrite right now because I am using UGC, but I'm only using it to get, you know, my old avatar back. If it weren't for this, I mean, the only UGC that I have on my avatar right now is the chain, and if UGC were to ever go away, I'm fine with the chain going. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm very against that. I mean, doing the, doing the clothing or whatever was like, that's all they needed to do. That's all they needed to do was just having the classic clothing and it just kind of sticking to that narrative. But, of course, they wanted to go a bit deeper. So, they did what they did. They did what they did. Take a couple of colors. We have red, pink. I know there's some good ones up here. I gotta find the other ones. Where are they at? Blue. I know I have another one. Or do I not? Here's purple. And then take a purple. I got you. Yo, YK Meds, what's going on? I feel so bad for you. How come? How come? We'll take that trade. Yo, we have all of the... Is that all of the fire ones? My gosh, yo, Rare Man, I appreciate you. I think that is. Wow. Holy crap, dude. Let's go. So, let's take a look at that. So, that's Fire Pig that we just got. And then, we got Steambird. So, this actually takes out all of the godlies that we were trying to get traded. We'll check out Steambird as well, because that's a really cool one that we just obtained. That's sick. And then with Fire Bear, and then the last one being Fire Bat. Look at that, man. Oh my days. Cool, man. Look at that. Let's check out Steambird real quick. Check this out. Oh my goodness. So we have... Oh, okay. That's really small. That's really small. Okay. That's not as big as I would like it to be. That's a tad anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie. That's a tad anticlimactic. What's up, Renage? Getting my avatar ready? Heck yeah. Yo, Muko Minecraft. Yo, appreciate the sub. What's going on? I need my bread. I've been a member for 5 months almost. Dang, half a year. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Dan, I actually really appreciate you. Thank you. I might, you know what? I won't even just get you bread. I'll get you some sourdough. What's up, Manuel? Clickbait? Now we have a hint drop in the night. No clickbait. No clickbait. Oh, shoot, bro. Do you think we might be getting a summer game mode? There's a chance. I think with the sub places that are within testing, there's a decent chance we're getting it. I don't see why not. It's considered a main event now, so it'd be a bit, not like, if we didn't get one, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice. It would be a little nice, so who knows. Also, wow, oddly enough, I'm not even lagging on my end. It's okay, it's just them. Okay, it's literally just them. They're just lagging like stupid. Okay. Birdie, what's up, Birdie? Hey, yeah, they wow, Mars is it's either they're doing that on purpose, or I mean, it's not gonna matter because the other guy's AFK, so you might as well stop. Anyways, favorite Evo, it's Synthwave. I don't have any of the other Evos. I never bought them, so the first one I got was this one, and so the rest of them moving forward I'm gonna buy, but I am kind of biased towards Synthwave a little bit. I actually do think aesthetically it does look probably the best. Evo Reaver is second in my opinion, so, but it's subjective, of course. He's just moving so fast that the human eye, they're moving slow. True. They're an anomaly. They're an anomaly. Facts. Shout out Mars. All right, we'll do one more round and then we'll server up for y'all. I know there's, once again, quite a lot of you guys that have been waiting, so thank you guys for your patience. Do you think the hint could be map 3? I think there's going to be a third summer map. That's what some people have been saying. I actually saw a random tweet just randomly come across my timeline talking about, like, oh, there's an unreleased beach resort map or whatever. Thank me later. That's in Hospital 3 for those that don't know about Nicholas's office. There's like a little painting showing an unreleased map. The thing is the unreleased map that's in the office, it's been there for a long time, so it's nothing new. We've seen it, but whether we see that come into the game, that'd be sick. I don't know. I would be for it, but map 3 would be, I mean, yeah, there would have to be a space in the middle, so it would have to account for be a map space 3. So it's possible. It's possible. It would be the 3rd summer map that we would get. So, yo, the Great Panda Deal. How you doing? Why hasn't Nick been online today? Probably just because he has a life and he probably has other things that he needs to get to. Plus, it's a midweek. So I don't think he really does a lot of stuff throughout the midweek anyway. I mean, I take that back. He kind of has. Oh, not gonna lie, that should have killed me the first time. But yeah, I kind of deserved that. Also, my camera. My bad, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. He just hasn't been online at all today, which is, you know, it's fine. It's fine. He probably just has other things that he's getting around to. So he's human. He's human. He has a life. Unless the prediction is, and this could actually be worth checking here, unless he turned off his joins, but I don't think that he did. Because if he did, he would have done it a long time ago. Because that's what Zyleek did. Zyleek did it a long time ago. Nicholas would have followed up inevitably if he were to have done that. But we have not seen that, so we'll see. Alright, where's this murder? Alright, here they are. Here they are. Who knows, though? You've been here for almost 10 years. It has been that long, hasn't it? Holy frick, bro. And you could have had something else to do. That's crazy, bro. You could have been somewhere else, bro. You could have had a life, man. You chose to be... Jeepers, man. What's up, Bubble Bunny? How you doing? Bubble Bunny. It's both. It's both a prediction and what I actually do believe it's gonna be on the 17th. I will bet something that it's not. I will literally bet it's gonna be on the 17th. I don't know. Do I donate Robux to someone if it's not on the 17th or the 18th? I'll donate to somebody. I'll do something like that. I don't know. Whatever it takes. I'm pretty confident that my date's correct. It'll be pretty much in step with what last year's was. So, what's up, Leah Editor? How you doing? Yeah, that is the plan. The plan is that he will be dropping a hint. That is the plan. All right, we'll do a server hop. I got y'all. So for those that want to join, this is your best opportunity to join. Links in the description below. Username's right here for those that want to join. Click the 3 dots as well for those that want to follow whenever I'm online. So I got you. You have Black Cat? I don't. Black Cat's a lot of value, so I would have to think about what I would need to trade off value-wise. It's only 170, so whether it be a couple of ancients, maybe my Lightbringer that I trade off a little bit. I don't know. I'll have to see exactly what I would have to trade off for it. I'll figure it out. There's also Blue Pumpkin too, so there's also that one that's up there in value. So either way. Obby 3, because every single studio map had an Obby. So if they're releasing another one, there could be a 3rd Obby. You mean lobby? You mean lobby? I don't know if you meant lobby or obby. I don't know. But you're more... Thanks, I guess. It'd be cool if the update releases on the day the final World Cup would happen. July 19th. It'd be a Sunday. That'd be a Sunday. I don't know. That would be sick. I don't know. Maybe he is so caught up in the World Cup narrative that he just is... He's focused on other things. He's focused. He's focused on that instead. I don't know. That could be it. Yeah, I know. I need more. I'm gonna probably buy more the day of, most likely. Yeah, I'll probably buy more the day of. We'll see. Not too sure what I'm gonna be doing with that, but what's up, Shadowing Shade? It drops the day before my birthday, according to your prediction. Hey, that's a hell of a birthday. It's a hell of a birthday. Sick. Let's go. Okay, this looks like it's a decent server. Oh, it's not a decent server. So, hold on, let me bring this back up here. I'll show you why it's the 17th. I'll show you why. I'll bring up a couple of different things here to kind of prove my case here. So for summer update, I'll give 2 reasons here. There's 2 major reasons. So it dropped July 18th of last year, and the second reason is to go alongside a major event, which is now considered to be a major event in Murder Mystery 2. They have a summer leaderboard. So usually the leaderboards go toward like the end of the month, and they usually last about 13 days. The one that was last year's lasted about roughly 13 days. Oh my freaking goodness gracious. Who is screaming in my ear? Jesus Christ. Holy frick, dude. This is why I turn off mics. This is exactly why I turn it off. Anyways, that was funny. Anyways, it dropped July 18th of last year. It lasted about roughly 13 days or so. And if we go on to previous ones, sorry, I'm laughing at what was earlier. And then we go on to the previous ones. This one was a little bit different. But they typically try and do updates toward like the end of each month. That way they can coincide with a leaderboard that ends at the very end of a month. So this is a pretty decent pattern that we can look at. It was the same with 2024 as well. And it was also the same with last year's Halloween's also. So lasted 13 days here. And then there's other years as well that we could also look at. But yeah, that's pretty much it mainly. It's just looking through and just seeing where the leaderboards would end at, basically. So it's not too bad though. It's not too bad. How much was the Evo last year? I'm pretty sure it was 34. I'm pretty sure. I could always go back and check that, but yeah, let me see. I think so. Yeah, let's see actually. Yeah, it was 3,400 last year, which is a pretty it's a tad expensive, but it was cool for what it was. It was cool for it being my first Evo. I was happy about it. Yo, Vecwoods, how you doing? Obstacle course. Have we ever gotten an obby instead of Murder Mystery 2? I don't think we've ever gotten an obby. We've never gotten really anything like that. So I doubt that would be it. Can you wait a little bit since I have Black Cat? I'll probably be in the server for a little while, so depending on if people leave eventually. I don't know what your position is. Oh, you're 15 in position. Holy crap. Yeah, you're not getting in. Yeah, if anything, I probably just server up again at some point, so it might be later down the list. It might be later down the line we do that. We'll see though. We'll see. But you're definitely not getting into the server. If your line's 15, you're not getting in, so you might as well just wait till the next server up. Anyways, actually let's go Hospital 3 because I want to show the what is it? I want to show the what people were talking about as far as the hint was concerned. We'll back it up and see. Why do people believe JD? Because I remember in Exodus 2024 he dropped a hint about angel godly theme, but it was celestial. I don't know if one would have to look back and see if that was an actual hint or if that was just simply his thought on what the update could be. The issue with it is Dylan and Joven used to work on Murder Mystery 2 a lot, so I guess that's kind of the problem. Oh boy, they're close. Run. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, get out of that situation. Yeah, the problem is they used to work on the game a lot. I know they sometimes do some things. Mostly Joven. Mostly Joven does some stuff like decorating and map related stuff, but nothing too crazy to what I understand. Loki, Nick could put an obby for the season 2 map so we're not bored all the time. I mean, I don't know. I don't think anyone's complained about, you know, a lobby not having a map like an obby. I don't think anyone's ever complained about that. So, and if that ever was to be an issue, then that's kind of weird. I don't know. Who knows? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so PV4. So we entered into a game with an exploiter anyway, so not the greatest look. I see we got the is that the Superman? I take it. That's as Superman as we're gonna get. So I take it that's probably what that is. Also, shout out to you buying the yellow shirt, by the way. Thank you so much. What's up, Isma? How you doing? So, not to mention, speaking of which, with Roblox's new update, we'll see once July 14th comes around, but 2D clothing is seemingly going to be considered to be an obsolete thing now. So for anyone that still wants to support my clothing, I might drop colorways. I might drop like a bunch of different colorways here within like the next couple of days before the before the fees start going crazy. So if I can get those out in time, I'll try. The only problem is if I do upload like a summer shirt, which I said I was gonna upload like a summer themed shirt, it's gonna cost a lot of Robux for me to upload it because it'll be after the update. So I don't know. A lot of people would have to buy the shirt. A lot of people would have to buy it. So that's kind of the problem. People thought the hint was Angel, but we were wrong. Gotcha. What's up, YK Tom? How you doing? Appreciate you popping in. I don't know. The update could drop earlier than your prediction. It won't. It's not going to. If this was the case, then we'd be seeing people in testing like right now. Like testing usually is around this time. A lot of people are usually going to be in there testing out bugs. They're not done with the update. They're not done with it. A synthwave shirt would be cool if you have not done one yet. I have not. I actually have not. That would be kind of cool. I could probably do something like that. Yeah, I could maybe do something like that. I don't know how the color scheme would work for it, but it would be probably like the lighter shade of the pink, maybe to like a bit of like the darker purple. I could always figure it out. I could always mess around with some of the colors and see where we're at. Yo, Obama, good to see you back. What's going on? How you doing? All right. Let's run it back. I think I'll, what is that? I had this, yeah, Steambird still on. I think I switch out of Steambird now. It's kind of a lackluster pet, not gonna lie. Dang, it's crazy how we have all these now. That's freaking crazy. That's a GG, bro. That's a GG. Nah, where was the good one that I put on earlier? Where is it at? I'm losing my mind. Noble Dragon, there it is. Yeah, Noble Dragon was sick. I'm gonna keep this equipped. This was awesome. Doing good, how are you? Doing great. Doing great over here. I need this song so much. This song in the background, if it's what is it? It's Mass Appeal by Gangstar. Shout out DJ Premier. Oh shoot. Oh boy, can I get out of this? This would be great. Dan, get out of my face. Get out of my face. I want nothing to do with you. Nothing. Oh shoot. No. I thought they were okay. Maybe there was this part of me that was thinking that they were gonna go up the ladder and they didn't. I misjudged it. You got all pets already? Not quite. There are still some that I'm missing. So how many do we have gone? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have only, oh, I did not mark off UFO. I completely forgot about that. Oh shoot. That would have been a huge miss. Let me get UFO marked. So these are the ones that we have left. So Red Pumpkin, Scully, Vampire Bat, all of the pumpkins basically. Black Cat being a pretty big one. If Black Cat is out of the way, the rest of the ones moving forward are pretty... Oh, I take that back. The ones above me right here, these pumpkins are pretty expensive. But other than those four, a lot of them are pretty cheap. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out. Which Kendrick song do you like? I like I on TPAB. That song does not get a lot of talk. The song I know it's just one letter, but yeah, it's goated. It's goated. Do it and release it later today so I can buy it. I could try and work on it. I have maybe like I could maybe do something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I have until, what is it, July 14th? So that's next Tuesday. I have about a little less than a week to make like new shirt colorways. So, unless for some reason the update got eradicated because of all of the backlash. So fingers crossed they did that, but no, it looks like they're not. And yeah, for those that don't know what I'm talking about regarding the shirts, starting July 14th, Roblox will be reducing what creators earn from 2D items from 70 to 30%. If sold in-game, the developer will earn 40% and the creator will still earn 30. In addition to upload either 2D or 3D items, you need to pay 200 Robux and be ID verified. To upload, you'll need an active plus premium membership and pay a publishing advance starting at 600 Robux, totaling to 800 Robux minimum per item, which is crazy. So this really only benefits like the really large creators that have like big groups and stuff like that are pretty much almost guaranteed to have shirts bought and to have a return made on them. So it's pretty much not worth it for me. You know what I mean? As much as I would like to like make shirts past that date, I'd have to have hundreds of y'all buy it. You know what I mean? And I guess that's kind of the problem. What's up, Poison Folk? Do you LARP? I gotta be honest. Can I keep it a straight with y'all, chat? I actually don't even know what LARPing is. Like, I'm not in the know at all. Like, I have no idea what LARPing is. Let me I'm gonna do a really bad, hold on. Okay. LARP stands for live action roleplay, which is a type of immersive game where participants act out characters in real world settings. The hell is that? I'm confused. Okay, maybe that doesn't necessarily, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that answers my question. I don't know. Yo, take it. Good to see you back. What's up, DXN? How you doing? Oh my goodness. Definitely one of the top 10 worst updates. Top 3. This is really bad for 2D clothing. I mean, they already were going to be removing 2D clothing for people that don't have premium memberships, but now they're pretty much enforcing that big time now. So they finally bit the bullet and they're going to start doing it now. So that's fun. Oh, hold on. Can I jump? That'd be great. There we go. Amazing. Oh. Wait, is it? Wait. Oh, it is them. Okay. Oh, how did I miss that? That was depressing. Holy frick. Be better. Yikes. I'm a failure, chat. I'm a failure. That could have been a crazy snipe had I gotten that. What do we do about this? Oh, I nearly shot you, Dan. I nearly shot you. That could have been bad. I'm sorry. Hold on. Alright. Oh, dang it. They were probably in the shaft. Shoot. GG. I fumbled, y'all. I fumbled. Get this furry out of my game. Come on now. Yo, bro, good to see you back. What's going on? But seriously, though, yeah, GTA 6 is going to be dropping, chat. Expect it. What's up, Octamax? Do you think the final item in the summer battle pass will be a knife or a gun? Good question. Probably... I'm going to guess it's probably a gun because last year it was a knife. So it probably is going to be a little different this time. What's up, Caroline Peterson? How you doing? What's up, Jillian? Appreciate you popping in. Can you show what pets you need? Yeah, I can show one more time. I don't want to have the screen up for too long, but this is what you're currently working with. And even then, regional pricing only really like applied to like some people for Roblox, so it wasn't even all people. I didn't even know what LARP was until recently. I've been hearing it like thrown around like crazy, but like I just have never bothered to actually know what it means. But live action roleplay is apparently what it means, so that's interesting. I don't know. Who knows though? Want to offer for Chroma Heart 1? I'm all good. I'm not in the camp to trade for Chromas right quick. Not finna do that. Yo, appreciate 75 likes on the stream. Thank you guys so much. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like setting a like goal is kind of weird. But then again, likes actually do help reaching other people. So it does help get it into the more recommended algorithm a bit more. So if you want to see more people in here, leave a like, man. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. LARP means poser. So basically the same thing that I read, except kind of in a different meaning. It's a bit of a different light, but it's Gen Alpha stuff. I don't know. I don't get why it's even a thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. I will never understand new trends. I'll never understand any of the new stuff that ever comes to be. Anything TikTok related, anything Instagram related, even Twitter. Like, I don't get any of that stuff anymore. All of it's completely, like, mumbo jumbo in my head. All this new lingo. I don't get it. Especially coming from one that's not on social media very often, apart from like the few times that I go on Twitter. That's pretty much all I have as far as my indulging of media, and even then it's not that much media. So what's up, Marissa? Appreciate popping in. What's going on? What's up, Blue Horizon? Appreciate popping into the stream. What's going on? Okay. I could explain what 6-7... I'm not going to explain it, but I could explain what 6-7 means if you really want me to. It's stupid, but it's the kids trying to be famous because they made the new viral trend. I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's just the fact that they were just genuinely stupid and then they got viral off of being stupid. So I don't think it actually has anything to do with that at all. I think they just made a term and then someone coined that term and then that term just seemingly went viral. I don't know. I don't think there was... I feel like for a lot of these, I don't think there's really any, like, virality really involved with a lot of them. Because, I don't know. Because it's always the ones where it's like... It feels like the ones that have no thought. It feels like the ones that have no direction as far as it being, like, a good meme, so to speak, are the ones that go viral. So, it's always the ones that don't try. I don't know. 6-1? I don't even know what that is. What's up, Sapphire Plays? How you doing? Can you give me a reason why I should sub to you? Sure. We do Murder Mystery 2 streams almost every day over here. We cover a lot of Murder Mystery 2 news, usually on these live streams. I talk to chat quite frequently. We play Murder Mystery 2, pretty much only strictly on here. And from the videos that I do upload, I try and make as informative of videos as I can for people that are interested in Murder Mystery 2. And I try to be coming from a bit of a different side, a different angle as far as content creation. So I definitely will be a little bit of a unique individual in your recommended, or I should say your subscription feed if you do choose to sub. We're live a lot, so I usually have joins on as well. So games are always open for everyone to always come and play. Of course, first come, first serve. So there's not always a guarantee you'll be able to get in, but I leave the door open for a lot of people to come around. So it's cool. 6-1 is apparently... I've never even heard that. I've never even heard that. Yo, Zyvan, how you doing? 109? Jeez. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Oregon's not going to get that high, but I actually want to see if Oregon would ever... Yeah. Oregon's at, like, max 85 over the next week. So I'm not even close to that. Let's see if they can get... Oh, never mind. Little too late. Little too late. Yeah, I know for, I don't know if you're in Europe or not, but I know y'all are getting some crazy heat waves coming through, depending on the region of Europe you're in. So, fingers crossed y'all can make it out alive there. I don't know how, I don't know. I don't know if y'all are, like, really used to heat over there in Europe, but, like, this is, like, the first time I'm, like, really hearing about, like, people, like, really complaining over, like, the weather. So, I don't know if it's just a fact of y'all are just not used to it. That could very well be true, but... I'm not too sure. Hold on, there's one more thing I gotta check here. Still no Shams tweet. Still no Shams tweet. Still nothing on the MM2 news either. It's, yeah, completely dead, considering Nicholas hasn't been online. So, there's been pretty much nothing. There's been pretty much nothing. So, it is what it is. We ball, though. We ball, though. It better not be you back-to-back, bro. I'm gonna cry if it's you back-to-back. That'd be, throwing myself in the fire for sure. Oh, it is him back-to-back. Are you kidding me? No way. He literally is back-to-back murder. That's crazy. In a 12 player. You don't see that very often. You do not see that very often at all. I don't know how I called that. That's crazy. Well, fingers crossed I survived this, because this is not good. I don't know if they're gonna, like, come up this way or not. Maybe I unequip the pet for this situation. The risk is that they, like, would come up the other direction, maybe. I don't know. I think it's clear LeBron's heading home to Cleveland. I don't think it's completely clear yet. I'd want to give it a few more days. I don't know if LeBron's going to come out with like more stuff. I have no idea. There's probably some more comments that might have to be surfaced in order for that to completely and utterly be true. You're probably right, but I don't know if it's like a 1000% guarantee at this point. It's so hard to tell right now. I mean, hey, bringing a second championship to Cleveland would be actually sick. So, in my lifetime, hell yeah. Rarest effect, probably, if I had to say, it's probably gonna be Bats 2017 is probably my rarest. It came from the Battle Axe 2. It came from the Battle Axe 2 godly set that I bought back in the day. Crazy that I actually spent the Robux on that. I'm shocked I did that. Oh, they're over there. I saw that they were over by that vent over there. I didn't kind of failed to realize that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, there's still quite a bit of people left. Interesting. What's up, Eki? How you doing? I don't watch YouTube shorts, so I wouldn't know. What are your feelings about Ronaldo losing in the cup, if you care at all? I don't really care too much. Football doesn't really have much of an interest for me, or interest in my he's not sure. It's a prediction. I'm absolutely sure. 100%. Absolutely. What is the most value in your inventory? The most value? Probably... actually, good question. Good question. I feel like that fluctuates a little bit. It's probably Evergun. Yeah, it's Evergun. So... yeah, Evergun is going to have the most value. It's kind of fallen off a little bit, too. Like, it's not really maintained. I mean, it's stable, but not, like, very stable. Wow, it's Evergreen that's fallen off. Evergreen has fallen off crazily. That's ridiculous. Evergreen's only sitting at 2,500. That's wild. What a timeline. What a timeline we're living in right now. Oh, true. Oh, I didn't think about Chroma Water Gun. I didn't think about that. Yeah, Chroma Water Gun's close. Chroma Water Gun's close. You're right. You're right. Let me check that real quick. That might be actually higher by like a little bit. It's not. It's like literally it's 50 value lower. It's 50 value lower. That's crazy. Yeah, they're both very similar. Interesting. Yo, Glisteners, what's up? How you doing? You're pretty sure that the item creator said death as an emoji if there's a ton of death effects? When was that video? I keep forgetting when that was. That was a lot. That was that like over a month ago? I don't know if that's going to be relevant to now. I doubt that's relevant to now, to be honest. But who knows, though. Will you stream today longer? If I do, not that much longer. Maybe like 30 minutes longer. Maybe. But that'd be pretty much about it. I've not gotten hero. Let's see if gun's out. That'd be kind of nice. Yikes, we're not getting it. They might have circled around that corner, and they did. They circled around there. Let's see if we can oh, guess not. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can we get away? Can we get away? Oh no. Come on, God loves you. Come on. Yikes. Can I hide? Can I hide? Question mark. Thank you. I don't know if this will do anything notable or not. Maybe it will. If not, I'm gonna have to do something about this. Let's see. If I stick around here, I should be close. That's horrible timing. Horrible timing. Gosh dang it. Alright, one more person left. Gosh dang it, man. I hope they have lots of effects in the battle pass and not keys. It's such a waste of an item slot. The keys make a lot of sense, though. I mean, the keys are mostly there for if you don't want to spend the snow tokens that you grinded. You know what I mean? You would just spend them on the box for free. I get what you mean. I mean, I don't mind there being a little bit of keys. I don't want there to be like within like a 30 tier battle pass. I don't want there being 5 keys though. I'd rather be like have 3. I'd rather have more like unique items and effects. I totally agree with you for sure. I don't know. Even Australia's is worth more. Yeah, I don't know. The values just fluctuate. There's no real way of like knowing how stuff drops in the way that they drop, unless it's like a new item. But if they're older, it's so hard to really gauge that. Like, it's at the end of the day, it's up to the discrepancy of the people that run them. Or sorry, what am I saying? To the ones that run the value boards. So you have like 4 or 5 different people that pretty much just gauge what they perceive. Like it's all just premeditated decision making, a part of just like seeing if a value is going to be higher or lower. You know what I mean? And obviously they look at trades that happen along the way, right? So it's not as if they're just going based off of like a hunch or whatever. But I don't know. It's I feel like with values, like unless it's done by Nicholas itself, like values for a lot of these items are kind of unpredictable, like for what they really should be. I don't know. That's my take though. Favorite knife? Vampire X. Vampire X facts is the best one. I use Dan as a body shield, as you should. As you should. You're the furry, not me. Also, I gotta get coins. What am I doing, man? Yeah, sorry, Rare. Dan's gonna remain single for a while, so you're not gonna have much of a chance. Sorry. I don't know what to do about this. I don't know. What am I to do? What am I to do? What am I to do? I don't know. Run. Ah, yikes. I don't know if we both died. Okay, they got it. They got it and they survived, to what I understand. Did they survive? I can't tell if they did or not. I don't think they did, yeah. The person that initially ran to it, I don't think survived. Yeah, GG. Rattle loss. The keys in the battle passes for Australian and UK players since the government banned gambling and Murder Mystery 2 boxes. Is that actually true? Or is... Because how can you ban gambling if it's not universally banned? You know what I mean? I don't that's not true. That's not true at all. Because if that's the case, then boxes will not exist anymore, basically. Boxes won't exist. It'll simply be you grind coins, you get stuff in the battle pass. That's it. You'd have to grind all the coins legitimately. So, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna... Unless for some reason you guys can't... The only reason why that would ever be a different thing would be if you can't buy any of the coins. So, if it basically would mean like game passes are off. That basically is what it would mean. So, if you can't buy game passes in the UK, Australia, then that sucks. But I know that's not true either. So, that'd be a huge controversy for sure. I don't know. They did that with the Dobby boxes. This is the first time I've ever heard that. So, I don't know. I don't know. Unless that was something that like came up. But okay, wow. Australia has restricted paid random items. Loot boxes on Roblox for all users. So I guess my question is how do they detect that? Because I didn't know that. That's fascinating. It makes sense, obviously. It makes sense. But how do they do that? So, random reward mechanics like loot boxes still feature despite being banned for users under 15. So, okay. So, if you're under 15, you can't. Is that basically what it is? Yeah. Okay. So, basically, if you're under the age of 16... So, okay. So, if you're not a part of the Roblox, like... I don't know what camp that would be. Just like the regular Roblox camp, ages 16 over. then that stuff will be limited, I think, too. I think is what they mean, but I don't know if that's entirely accurate. Some Mongoose. Murder Mystery 2 should restrict mini avatars. I agree. I think that's what Season 2 will bring, hopefully. Just having everyone proportionately the same size, kind of how with, how they have disguises or whatever. Everyone's all the same size. That's what they need to be doing. I don't know why they haven't done that. Very, very well delayed, for sure. Can we get away with this? This would be crazy. Oh, they got gun anyway. Let's see if we can... Oh, they should have died. Wow, that was very close. Holy crap. All right. Let's see if I can... Oh, frick. Not what I wanted to do at all. Not what I wanted... Oh, well, didn't matter. Did they leave? They did. Yikes. I don't know. I'm not gonna be live when they upload. That's gonna be too late. I also have stuff to get to later tonight. I'd have to be live for like the next 5 hours in order to see an upload, which is not happening. I'm probably gonna be live for maybe another 30 minutes at the absolute most, and then I'm gonna dip out. Upside down animation plus a mini avatar. That doesn't surprise me. The only problem I think with that though is I've seen people that use the upside down animation have problems with like throwing the gun. Not stabbing, but throwing, to be specific. So that'd be the only caveat, but I don't know if that's entirely true. Not too sure. In Adopt Me, when hatching an egg or whatever, it tells you what you will get in order. Really? Wow. Okay. Interesting. That's funny. It's okay. So so that's also even more interesting too, because game developers have had to comply with that law as well, and have had to change games to make that happen as well, to what I understand. Is that also true? I don't know if that's accurate. Yo, Amy Shepard, appreciate the 2 jewels. It's because UK considers Roblox boxes as gambling, so games like Adopt Me made it so where you show off a list of everything you will get next when you open boxes, and it's guaranteed an example box. Yeah, I get the mindset. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. I don't believe in gambling. I think that gambling is a really poor motive, and having loot boxes is not a good thing for Roblox in general. If they did it to where you'd have to earn it, like grind for it, I think that would really incentivize people actually playing the game. Hell, I would do that. I would do that. So if it was worth it for a specific item, I would do whatever it took to get the item that I was wanting. You know what I mean? Yo, Abby, appreciate the sub. And I think, not to mention, the value surrounding, especially godlies at like the end of battle passes where it costs like 100,000 coins to get a certain one, it would make them way more valuable because less people would get them. Like, I would grind for it for sure. I totally would. It would suck, but I would grind for it. So I feel like people really overhyping season 2 because the only things I feel like Nicholas will add in there are new boxes and effects and pecs and UI change. And if we're ever lucky, we'll get new perm game mode. There'll be more to that. If we actually, I'll go back and remind you guys of what we got for season 1. There's actually a whole devlog that was put there at the time. I'll see. Yeah, let's go all the way back and actually see. Not in the devlog. I apologize. It's gonna be under announcements. So if we go all the way back to 2019 when this was uploaded into the Discord server, we can see all the stuff that they added into season 2, which is crazy. Let's see it. Where is it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? It's close. Here it is. So this was the season 1 stuff that they added at the time, and they added a lot of stuff. They added a mystery box, a pet egg, trading on phones, which was a huge innovative thing at the time because a lot of people really wanted to trade on mobile. The coin bag changed, painted sear recipes, so basically crafting, which is hilarious. This being a limited time is crazy because this still exists. 2 new map updates, 1 brand new map. Coin got changed. Dab on your enemies, so a brand new emote basically. Menu changed. Items have new looks, stuff like that. Shop redesign. Profile tab when viewing inventory. There's like a little, like there's like minute things that will change, and there'll probably be some other UI changes that'll go alongside that, but I don't think it'll just be that. I think there'll be probably a few more things that will be notable, so we'll have to see when it actually happens. I'm not entirely sure. It's hard selling. It's hard selling. I'm gonna dip see you later. You have a going, racing fan. Appreciate you popping in as usual. Means a lot, man. Means a lot. Okay. Oh. Is it them or is it? Oh, I see. I see. They are over here. There we go. Sorry, I had to lock in a little bit on the aim. Not too bad. Sup, Sayo95, how you doing? It's not today. It's not today. But the thing is that it's not fair for players in the UK because in the US there's a chance to get said godly at box 1 or 2. Sure, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. It's really infrequent that it does happen, but I can see your point for it being for there being a level of unfairness to it. Nicholas would have to seemingly change it up. And maybe he would. I feel like actually some players would leave with no loot boxes. I feel like some players would leave, which is kind of sad. So hopefully not, but I don't know. What's up, Gumball 331? How you doing? Do you think there's a chance that season 2 will release next week? Absolutely not. No chance. When do you think Murder Mystery 2 will drop a weapon that's on the same level as Ginger Scope? This summer. If they drop the Synth Scope, they have a chance. They have to drop the Synth Scope, which was teased last summer in a concept. So if they do that, if they execute on a Synth Scope to go alongside the Synth Wave, W. That would rival Ginger Scope instantly, for sure. Especially if it's an ancient, which there's a decent chance it would be. So we would have. Would that also be, and correct me if I'm wrong, would that also be our first ancient set officially with 2 ancients? Maybe. Why do you think it won't drop next week? Because season 2 is not what's getting talked about. It's summer. They can't. They won't do both. They won't do both. That's too much. That's too much. Yeah, literally, especially considering when you recognize the amount of Murder Mystery 2 players, I want to say probably 80% of Murder Mystery 2 players are literally mobile. 80%. Like, it's a staggering amount. I don't know how many of y'all are in here and on mobile, but I take it probably at least, I'm gonna say at least half of you guys are on mobile. And it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. I mean, everyone has a phone or an iPad nowadays, so having that ready access is just, you know, it's inevitable. What's up, Alamri? How you doing? Has Murder Mystery 2 become R6? No, it won't ever be, but you have converters that allow you to kind of be in R6, so it's kind of cool. It's unofficial, but it's as official as we're gonna get, so it's kind of cool. Nice shot. Nice shot. Yeah, we'll keep it here. We'll keep it here. I don't know. Boss fight Murder Mystery 2, that'd be kind of cool. You'd have like a projected opportunity of maybe getting a godly from winning a boss fight. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if they'd ever do that though. I don't know. Start selling. Hold on, I don't know if there was like a comment I missed. Maybe. I know there was like probably a few that I did. Oh, you gotta have the upside down idle and then normal walking animation for it to work. Gotcha. So you have to switch it up a little bit. That's still annoying though. Do you think Murder Mystery 2 will drop any more abilities? When season 2 drops, yeah. If they do it for this next update, that'd be sick. But yeah, them doing that would be kind of out of the blue. Yo, JR Ghost 420 Prado, appreciate the sub. Yeah, I don't know what their direction would be on dropping new things. It's kind of hard to think of new powers, honestly. Even Decoy was kind of a weird one that they dropped back in November. So it definitely wasn't what I think many were expecting for like a new perk, quote unquote. I mean, it's one nonetheless, but it's still kind of like, it's not that great. So, but if they were to drop one in season 2, they'd probably, or not just one, they'd probably drop a few, I would say. Like, perks have been long overdue, like insanely long overdue, for more to be added in. So, there's probably a few that have maybe been worked on a little bit. Who knows though? I want to thank you, Heavenly Father. Get off my my audio. Anyways. Oh shoot. I did not realize it was freaking dang it. GG. Yo, Person Crazy, what's up? It's my first year playing Murder Mystery 2, and how much do I need to get the Godly Battle Pass? So depends on what region you're in. If you're in the US, it's usually 3,400 Robux. I don't know if that's gonna raise or not, but factoring in Roblox Plus, if you have it, you get 10% off. So you might get it a little bit cheaper if you do, but if not, 3,400 is usually the standard amount for the Godly bundle typically. So kind of a lot. What's up, Just Blazing? I'm on PC. Speaking of, how many of you guys actually are on PC? I don't know, because I feel like a lot of the viewers probably play on mobile and then they have like another screen that they watch from, I feel like, but I don't know if that's accurate or not. Dual wield for your gun would be sick. It would be kind of counterintuitive though, because the way that would work though is people would automatically assume if you have the dual wield that you could shoot twice, and you can't shoot twice. So unless the gun would just, you know, both get shot at the same time with dual wield on, I don't know how that would work. Starts on. Okay, there's quite a few of you guys are on PC. Okay, gotcha. I'm on PC, YouTube, but I play on mobile. Gotcha. You're on PC as well. Okay, so I guess it just depends. I mean, you know what? Maybe this is me realizing something. Chat. Maybe I'm realizing something. Maybe I actually have a good audience. Because I feel like a majority of like YouTubers will have just people watch on their phone. Man, we have most of y'all that are typing right now are PC users. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. That's kind of a good sign though. That's a good sign. I don't know how old y'all are. I don't know if that's my job asking how old you guys are, but I long for a bit of an older audience. So that's a good sign that most of you guys are on PC. That's a good sign. I don't know. What's up, Andy Nando? Why does it say July 17th? Because I'm Nicholas. I don't know. I don't know if you know the answer to this because I can't find it looking it up. Do you know what the peak hours of Murder Mystery 2 are? Because I'm making my sleep schedule for the leaderboard, Mountain Standard Time. So typically around when I stream, 12 o'clock is usually around when peak hours are. So I would say for you, Mountain Standard Time, you're about an hour ahead of me if you're in. So yeah, that's in the States, right? So you're an hour ahead of me. So I would say 12:30 p.m. like 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. is about peak hour as far as it being around like the climax of what the CCU is. And it usually stays around there for a little bit. So I would say from 12:30 to 2:30 your time is what I would say would be peak for you. That'd be about peak. Server hop. We'll see if I do another one this stream. We'll see. Maybe I do. I don't know. I've been here for a while, so I might hop off. I don't want to stream like a lot every single day. I do want to keep it to a minimum, but I know a lot of people are hyped for the update, so I have been streaming longer as of lately for that reason. So I just don't want to get burnt out. I guess that's my thing. I don't want to get burnt out from streaming all the time. I want to stream constantly, but I don't want to stream for long periods of time when I don't seemingly need to. So I will have to draw a line at some point. Speaking of, my camera's wanting to go out, so I don't know. So like midday, one could say early afternoon leading into a little bit of the midday is kind of the direction for peak hours. If you're Mountain Standard, yeah. So, but obviously it depends on where you're at. So for like Australia, it's gonna be like early morning if you're in Australia. For like if you're in Europe, it's gonna be in the evening time. It's probably gonna be like 8 p.m. 9 p.m. peak time. So it's different for everybody else. It's different for everybody else. That's what I do right there. You have to keep watch for this. Aw, dang it. GG. Crap. What's up, Fresh Games? How you doing? Have you tried out the MMV copies? Nah, there's no reason to. I think people only really play MMV copies if they don't want to get everything in the game. Or like in the actual game. I know there's some perks to playing like fan-made versions of Murder Mystery 2. But in most cases though, like there's not really a reason to play it. I don't know. I don't see a reason. Yo, Esteban, appreciate you popping in. What's going on? What's up, Tawoop? You can look on the screen. That can tell your answer. Yeah, we're going district. Appreciate you staying in here, man. It means a lot. We'll be live again tomorrow. For those that don't already know, we'll be live again tomorrow, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So same time, same place. We pretty much always do the same time on here, unless for some reason we get the update and there's an event tab, and if that does happen, I might stream sooner. We'll see though. But we don't have anything regarding that, so I play it only because bombs work. Wow, that's funny. So that's the only reason why. Okay, I mean, I guess that's a reason for some people to maybe play something like that. So I kind of get it. I kind of get it. W stream, I appreciate you, Phantom. Thank you so much for dropping in. Appreciate you. Also, for those that joined the Discord earlier, Forgotten Graves and Crystals, appreciate you both joining the Discord. For those that also want to join the community, it's in the description below. For those that want to stay more up to date and more in line with what we do over here, so that's gonna be your best chance to be more informed, more involved in the community. Got you guys. Oh, get that? There we go. Monkey. Let's see if I can predict this a little bit. Oh, dang it. Oh, wow. That delay in the throw was crazy. All right. I don't know. I don't want to make it, like, abundantly obvious that I'm trying to, like... Yeah. The thing is I'm gonna have to go for it. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to go for it at some point, so I gotta kind of keep watch a little bit. Dang, y'all are just walking toward me. Crazy. Anyways. Bacon! My man. How you doing today? Alright, let's see what else we got here. I know there's people that also hide too, so I gotta... Yeah, like that. Like that. I see you. Alright. Let's get a few more here. I think someone did walk outside, so... Let's take a look. Oh! Aw, dang it. I didn't see them over there. GG. Good game. Oof. Alright, how about this? I'm having to think. I don't know. I'll do 2 more rounds and then I'll do a final server out for the stream. I'll go for a tad longer. Where'd you get the date July 17th from? It was July 18th last year, and it was a Friday. And it's July 17th this year, and it's a Friday. And so, leaderboards usually span toward the end of the month. So, they usually will drop the update on a day to where they have like a 13 day period of a leaderboard existing, and leaderboards always end at the very end of the month. So they never release updates in like the middle of the month. It's really rare when they do that. They have not done that lately. Yo, 6 Avenue, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. What's going on? Favorite sparkle knife? Probably Sparkle, what is it? Sparkle 7? Yeah, Sparkle 7, the red one. Anything red related is probably going to be favorite. If not, I take that back. There might be, the pink one's kind of cool too, though. I do like Sparkle 4. Sparkle 4 is also sick, so either one's kind of cool. All right, it's TR Great. Frick, GG. Yo, Frostblade, what's up? This World Cup is rigged. I heard people talking about Egypt, that Egypt game, and it being kind of rigged. Not, kind of rigged, kind of not. But, yeah, I know people have been talking about it. The Discord tweet, I can't see it. All I'm going to say is, one word, read. These new animations are getting out of hand, in my opinion. Roblox should have stick to them making all the animations. I do agree, but I really do appreciate having R6. So for me, I like it. I'm a fan of it for what it is, just for the R6 aspect. They will have to delete stuff along the way, though. To what I understand, though, regarding the animations, I think people had to literally sign a form in order to get the animations out. So for UGC creators that wanted to actually upload them, I think they had to literally go through a form and get accepted. To my knowledge. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I don't know if that's entirely accurate for those that know that or not. But I don't think any UGC creator can just upload an animation. I think you actually have to go through, like, a process of, like, getting approved and then getting it out there. So, and it's weird because there are some that have gotten approved, which I don't know how the hell they got approved, if that's true. But, yeah, there's a couple of different things, so. What's up, Dan? Yeah, there's a lot of furry bundles. Hey, Roblox loves furries, so that makes sense. Yo, Flinko, what's the new hint? The new hint's gonna be later tonight. So fingers crossed Dylan actually gives us the hint, because he was supposed to do it the last two days and he didn't do it. So don't know. You think there's gonna be a possible live event for this update? I would love to see it. I don't see why not. I'd say 50-50 chance. It would have to depend on if there's like a pretty solid theme for summer. Like how we got with Aliens event. Aliens event was like a pretty decent, like an alien abduction. That's a good idea for a live event, but they didn't really find an opportunity to do something live necessarily for Christmas. We had a countdown, but that wasn't necessarily a live event per se. But since we got a countdown the last couple of times, well, the countdown we got was for the event quest, so I take that back. It wasn't necessarily a countdown going into the actual update, but you know what I mean though. We got a countdown for the last 2 major event updates to some degree or another. So we could see it here. We could maybe have a level of anticipation for it. I don't know. We'll see. What's up, Shelby? Good to see you back in. How you doing? What's up, Leo? What's up, Alejandro Cruz? How you doing? Dang, I haven't heard this one in a while. Frick yeah, bro. They went through this whole process to get their hands on publishing animations so people don't make bad types of animations, if you know what I mean. Exactly. And yet there were still a few that slipped through the cracks. I don't know if they've been deleted by now, but there have been some that have definitely come across very sexually and have regarded themselves as sexual innuendos. And so I don't know if those animations have been flagged or if they're still around, but I take it Roblox is keeping an eye out on the ones that have been approved. And are maybe doing some double checking on some that get through the cracks. So I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I'm not entirely sure. What's up, Urjan? How you doing? If you want to join, my joins are on. This is gonna be linked in the description below. We will do one more server hop. It's gonna be after this round. So you came at a pretty good time if you want to possibly hop into the server for the first time. This is your best chance to make it. They haven't been deleted actually. They're still here, but I believe they're gonna be on the radar in no time. Hopefully. I don't know, especially considering I don't know if the impending goal is to ensure that all UGC creators have access to be able to make animations in the future. If this is the case, then pretty much everything's up for grabs, you know what I mean? And that would be, I mean, emotes alone are already bad enough, but there are some animation ideas that I bet a lot of creators would easily want to try and get away with or bypass. So it's a scary world. It's a scary world. I think UGC should only be clothes and hair. I agree. UGC in general should be pretty limited. It shouldn't be a lot of different things. It really shouldn't. So that's kind of the problem at hand. Anyways, we're gonna do one last server up. We have 100 of y'all in this chat. Thank you guys all so much for joining. Drop a like if you're enjoying the stream so far. We're gonna be doing one last server up and then we'll probably call it a live stream. So for those that want to join, my link's in the description below. It is a first come first serve situation, so for those that make it into the server, you make it in. Obviously the servers are kind of small, so if you get in, you get in. If you don't, you don't. But hopefully it's a good enough stream to have y'all stick around and watch. So, and subscribe if you're new too. We do a lot of Murder Mystery 2 streams on here. We cover a lot of Murder Mystery 2 news, so you've come to the right place if you want to watch more content moving forward. UGC accessories ruin the Roblox limiteds. I also agree with that. Now they have been doing some changes in regards to like getting like they've been trying to get like Valkyrie dupes off. They've been trying to get like headphone dupes off sometimes, not all the time, but some of them have been getting removed along the way, which is nice. I know that they did a good job in getting a lot of the headless ones and the core blocks ones removed. So that's a good sign. I like seeing that. But overall though, yeah, there's still a lot more that could be done. What's up, YKJ? Is the hint tonight? It should be. I know you were talking about last stream about there being no hints, so it should be. He mentioned it in his comment section that there will hopefully be a hint tonight. He said he's gonna try and give one. So, question by the way, do you still take donos? I remember giving you a few godlies a while ago, so if you do, let me know. I'll join to hand you some if you do giveaways in the future. I mean I technically do. I do still need, like, there's only 3 weapons that I need right now. It's Ginger Scope and Traveler Set, so like the hardest ones to obtain. So I guess value to possibly get up to that would be kind of cool, but I don't know if that would ever happen, so there's no pressure for that. Anyways, we'll do a server up. I know you guys have been waiting for me to do that, so give me 1 second here. Hopefully I can find a good one. Some of these ones have been kind of, oh, whoa, that's not a good one. That's not a good one. People joined seemingly instantly, so let me redo that. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay, hopefully that will be decent. Okay, cool. What's up, Ray? How you doing? Sup, Salman? Good to see you back. What's going on? You should stream this game, Murder Mystery 2. I heard there's gonna be an update in July. Dang, maybe I should. I gotta hop on the bandwagon, you know what I'm saying? Gotta hop on that bandwagon. Facts. Why Murder Mystery 2 more secretive than Rockstar Studio? Because they can be. I mean, their level of anonymity isn't too far, so I don't know. I mean, I think they're okay with it. I think they're okay with it, but I don't know. I don't know. So the direction, so here's the weird thing about kind of what I'm doing. Oh shoot, Black Cat. So this is what we were trying to trade for. Shoot. Okay, hold on. The thing is you're gonna want something good for this because you apparently called my last trade trash. So I gotta apparently lock in and give you something crazy. I have to give you a dupe though, so just as a fair warning going in, I'm having to give you dupes. But I just don't know because Black Cat's sitting at what right now? 170. That's not even like a whole lot, to be honest. I don't know. I could give like a couple of different things to get up to that point, but I just don't know. I don't know. I know you're not gonna be willing to accept dupes though. So honestly, I'm probably not even gonna do the trade because you're not gonna want to accept multiple dupes for it. You're gonna want like good godlies in return. So it's fine. I'll just find another trade suitor. It's okay. We're doing good, Jay. We're doing good. It's been a good stream. It's been a good stream. Very relaxing today for sure. Let me double check this real quick. I'm gonna see if there's anything else up here. I don't think anything else is updated. Yeah, nothing else. Okay. Yeah. Very anticlimactic as far as news is concerned, but can't get them all though. Can't get them all. Your first trade that I got jacked from is pretty well. It's actually an overpay. That's what I had in mind for it. That's why I was like, because like the trade wasn't trash. It was just needing to look up values in the moment. And I would pay you value for value. If you really want me to, I could pay you value for value, but I just don't know. Because if you really want me to do the trade for what it actually is, it would be like, I mean, gosh, I'd overpay you probably for this too. So what it would be it'd be 2 icebreakers for sure. So 68 times 2. We're getting up to 136 and still needing to account for about 35 value. And if Hallow Scythe is in that conversation, Hallow Scythe is 32 value. I would throw in Hallow Scythe real quick. And I'd throw in another jack. And that would literally be value. This would be literally value for Black Cat if you wanted to do it. But once again, I don't know if you like doing stacks. You can double check this. You're more than welcome to double check it. I'm not one to try and lowball people. So cool. Let's make it happen. Hell yeah, dude. Let's go. We got Black Cat. Make it happen. We'll also check that out as well. It's probably not much different than some of the other ones that we received. So we'll check it here. Where's Black Cat? There it is. Sick. Cool. Let's see right here. So Black Cat, gotta pull that out real quick. Pause. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a really big one getting out of the way. Ooh, I kind of like it actually. The only problem is it's kind of the face is kind of blurry. That's really the only issue. But we got a cat now. Nice. Not bad. All right, we got Lalo as murder here. Yo, Stray Kids, good to see you. Why did Murder Mystery 2 heavily downgrade the pet designs? I think so. Something that I'd heard about from someone else, and I don't know if this is entirely accurate, but I believe a lot of the inspiration for Season 1 pets had a lot to do with seeing the success of Pet Simulator X. And so thriving off of that success, I think Nicholas got a little bit inspired to kind of do that same thing and see if people would like it. And it just wasn't as, I mean, obviously a lot of people have the pets now, but they just weren't as respected. So I don't know. It's lackluster. They should have just stuck with like different stuff. Yo, I'm the best. I don't know what that second part is, so I'm not even gonna say it. Appreciate the sub though. Is blurred to do with being old? Nick probably didn't care about the quality. Yeah, what year is it? I didn't see what year it is. 2019. That's postseason 1. It should have decent quality. That's hilarious. I don't know. That's hilarious. It should have decent quality then. I tried to do understand how much value you would be off to get in your traveler set G-scope, but I'm currently at 17 position. Will take a minute. Yeah, here's the thing. So I have every weapon in the game. So if I wanted to trade for Ginger Scope Traveler set, if I really wanted to, I could trade for it. It's just I don't want to trade off my singulars. I'd rather trade off dupes if I can help it. Being able to retain every item in the game is the goal that I'm currently having at the moment. So like, for example, if I got like 20 corrupts, hypothetically speaking, I don't know what corrupt's currently sitting at, but if we were to go under that value right now, it's like 475 value. Let's just round it. If it's like 500 value times 20, that's 10,000 value. So if I got like 40 of these corrupts, I could trade up a bunch of these, for example, for G-scope. I think someone would do that trade. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on what the trade would have to be, and whether or not someone would be willing to accept dupes or stuff like that. I don't really believe, I don't know if I should say I don't believe in it, but I definitely don't want to like be in a situation where I'm having to like do like trade batches, because trade batches can be like, you can do one trade or you can do like a bunch of other trades, and then you can just have items get stolen from you without the actual item being given to you. So it's risky. It's really, really risky. So I don't know. It's not something that I want to play with. It's not something that I want to play with. So oh boy, that was right there. But if it ever had to happen, I guess I could maybe make it work. I could do a little bit of finagling for batch trades, but it's just really risky. So I'd rather just have like, if for some reason I get like the chroma in this next update or something like that from the bundle, then I'll try trading that off for like one of the travelers items. Is kind of the goal. So what's up, Dub? How you doing? What's up, Real Turkey? Good to see you back. What's going on? Postseason 1 doesn't mean good quality. He probably got lased or anything like that. I disagree. I mean, if we look at any of the other pets, I have to imagine none of the other pets are going to be like that. And if they are, that's depressing. But like this one's good. And this one's postseason 1. So why not? I mean, I don't see why not. I think it's just, yeah, it's just a lazy job on Nicholas's part. Also, I don't even know if it's even Nicholas. It might have been at the time. Who would have done the pets? I don't know who would have done the pets. Could have been him. Who knows? If you don't make it this stream 6Y, it's completely okay. I'll be live tomorrow regardless. So 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is usually when we hop onto these streams. So if it's a case where it waits till tomorrow, it's no big deal. Because yeah, I will once again have to end off the stream here in a bit. I'm gonna have to drop down here. Risky business doing this. Will they follow? They will not. Okay. I kind of don't want to go back up. I kind of don't. Let's see. Let's see. All right, they're over there. Let's see it. Nice. Oh boy. Yeah, I just don't want to get caught in the middle of this right now. That's honestly all it is. Oh, geez. Frick. I did not do a good juking job. I did not do a good juking job at all. Yikes. That works. Got out of the juke cycle. Huge. GG. Oof. With half the value? Really? Wow. If that's true, man, that's insane if that's true. I want to leave that up to you, though, because if that's the case, I would be willing to do that. But obviously, there's no obligation here, though. There's no obligation. I love your streams. I appreciate Turkey Blocks. Thank you. What's up, David? How you doing? Is the update today? It's not. Least favorite knife? I can say I have a least favorite knife. Where's it at? Where's it at? Ah, gosh, I always lose it. Snowflake. Christmas 2017. This knife is awful. Worst weapon in the entire game. Hands down. It looks terrible. It looks terrible. I'm convinced on it. I'm convinced on it. Anyways. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if we can make it happen. Oh, I gotta... do a little bit of stuff here. All right, on Mansion 2, I am not excited. Not excited about this map at all. I gotta watch out on every corner now. All right, we'll get one down here. Yeah, I do not like this this predicament. I do not like this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do I go for it? We'll get one down here. Oh, how did I not? Okay, what the heck? Yeah, this is gonna be kind of a weird round here. Once again, I'm having to play with corners, so. See, this would be a round. See, I would have loved to have enabled sprint here. Sprint would have been perfect for this round, but not gonna get it, sadly. Oh, wait, did they have gun? Oh, they don't. The other person has gun. Hello? Hello? What the heck, man? All right. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be very anticlimactic. I'm sorry. There's not really much I can do here. Oh, come on. That was disgusting. Come on. No one's around that corner here? All right. I know people can literally hide anywhere on this map, so. Gotta be aware. Oh, close. Yeah, they're gonna maybe come back down, though. Let's see. Oh, never mind. They're over there. I just don't want to make it abundantly obvious, though, is the problem. All right, we'll get a few people that are in here, hopefully. We'll get the one here. Goodness, I hate having to play this. I hate having to play this so badly. It gets super, super frustrating. Come on, give it to me. There it is. Thank you. Shoot. All right. I'm now having to play the game of chicken. Goodness me. Oh my gosh. Come on. I just have to have like consistent movement. That's gonna be like so out of place for them to like know where I'm gonna be going. That's kind of the problem here. Oh my gosh. Frick, I do not like where I'm at. I do not like where I'm at. Oh, that almost got him too. Shoot. No, there was a corpse right there. What the heck? Goodness. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I do not like this game. 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 Come on, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's just running in circles. GG. Still not a bad round, though. I think we got half the server there, so that could have been worse. What's up, Nas? What's up, Say? How you doing? What's up, Ryosaka? How you doing? What's up, Unknown Plays? How you doing? Oh, my goodness. No promises will be decent. Either way, I even if there's no trade, doesn't matter too much to me. Whoa, that's crazy. Yo, JD_HJ0. What the frick? What a name. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What's up, Juju? What's up, Kui? Oh, my days. Alright. Good instrumentals right now. Coming in clutch. Shout out YouTube coming in clutch right now. All good. Oh crap. Do we sit here? Oh, there. Oh, second floor. Second floor. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. Where's that? Where's my word? Where's my water balloon at? Die. Where are they at? Oh, they're right there. I see. I see. They're trying to bait us. They're trying to be the oh frick. They tried to be the master baiter. I had to space that out there. Anyways. Hilarious. Hilarious. Is the update rolled out on July 17th? I think so. I believe it will be. Very decent chance. I would say that there is an 80% chance. I would give a 20% chance to it being on July 18th. July 17th is what I would mark down. I would say that weekend. Have that Friday and Saturday, that weekend marked down, I'd say. Yo, what's up, Yab? Probably because I had it equipped going into the previous round, maybe. Can't remember. Also, have a good one. Thank Theos. Appreciate popping in. Means a lot. Pleasure as always. Pleasure as always. They still got a lot of people in here. I don't know if they're gonna sit up here or whatever. Maybe they do. Maybe they are seemingly okay. They are aware. They are aware. How are we suspecting it to be on the July 17th? Last year dropped on the 18th being a Friday. This year is going to drop on the 17th being a Friday. Testing's barely started as well. They're not even close to being done. So this was the same narrative as last year. They did this intentionally. I know a lot of people were saying that, oh, like the update got delayed, but this was meant to happen. This was meant to happen. This was the timeline that they wanted to have from the very beginning. Leaderboards also usually end at the very end of months too. So we'll see the leaderboard end July 30th. Either July 30th or July 31st, but most likely July 30th. And then, yeah, because they typically will put out an update adjacent to when a leaderboard update will end within a 13-day period. And we saw this with Halloween last year. We saw this with Christmas as well as last summer. You can go back and check dates as well. Because of spam, we don't abide with spam in stream. Also, what the frig? Wait a second. Okay, anyways. Yo, what's up, Manny? How you doing? Alright. We're chilling, we're chilling. I'm gonna have to check some other, some people in their trades here. Yeah, it depends. I don't know. Depends, it depends. Yeah. Not really in a camp of needing to pick a map at this point. I feel like any map is just gonna be kind of lackluster at this point. We just need to have the summer maps come back. We also need to get a new map. I hope Bank 3 is the hint, dude. I really hope Bank 3 is the hint. It's probably not, but maybe. What's up, Owen? Is the server full currently? Yeah. I don't know what the queue is completely. I could always check what it is. I don't know how full it gets with these streams nowadays. It's really hard telling. I feel like a lot of people try joining, so there's a chance that the queue could be as high as like 30. I don't know if that's entirely accurate though, so I could always go through and see that for myself. But there are a lot of people that want to play, so it makes sense. What's up, Johnny? What's up, Nas? It could be Mine 3 and Mineshaft 3 because it also has to do with the money bag Joven sent. I would listen if Mineshaft is to come back in a summer event. Listen, I would love that. Do I think that's gonna happen? No, but Mine 3, that's the first time I've heard that, actually. That's the first time I've heard that hint. So I'm not, I mean, at this point, we can't rule anything out, right? We don't know what it is, of course, but yeah, it would be the third Mineshaft map. You are right, it would be the third one because you have the one that was pre-season 1, you have the one that was post-season 1 for Halloween specifically, and then if they were to re-add another one to the game, it would maybe be an updated version that could maybe stay in the game long term. I don't know. I'll trade you an unobtainable pet. Sounds impeccable. Sounds impeccable. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yo, Jingle, appreciate you joining the Discord. It was good. It was good. Yeah, I don't know who this murderer is. I don't know if they were. I'm kind of like. I'm at a point now in the stream where like I'm past a certain point where of cognitive dissonance. So now I'm trying to like backtrack and remember if like I even remember stuff at this point. Someone is killing though, so I don't know if it's you. Probably isn't. Yeah, okay. So, do we take a look outside? Maybe. Let's see here. They might have yeah, they might have gone over here already. Let's see. Maybe they did. Oh, they killed Recent. Oh, where are they at? Okay, so they are very close by. Then that's probably them. Is it? Or no, it's not. No, it's not. Because they would have killed. Yeah, they would have killed. Yeah, they would have killed them already. So it's not them for sure. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared. Maybe. I hate going and like trying to like look, but I don't know. I'm in a bad place with it. I'm in a bad place with it. Oh, nice. Oh, geez. That's great. Okay. Wow. So they were a small Abby. That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't see them the entire game. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'd have to go out of my way to check it. If maybe I do that maybe another time. I don't really do stuff like that. I don't really do stuff like that. Yo, GHY, appreciate you joining the Discord as well. Appreciate you joining. All right. Hopefully we get a better map here. Also, am I at 11.5 already? Please tell me I'm at 11.5. We're at 11.5. Yes, sir. Let's go. All right. The grinding is getting ridiculous. We're gonna be at 12,000 murder elims before season 2. Before the summer update drops, we're gonna literally be at 12k. Crazy, I know. Gosh dang it. Was I murder? I don't think you were. No, not that round anyway. You weren't. Oh, let me actually see. So, I was wanting to know what the queue was earlier. Let me see what it currently is at, because I know that once again these servers can be kind of large. So, I now want to do the due diligence and checking for myself. Yeah, let's check it out. How long is this? Oh, only 16. That's not that far. That's not that far out. Okay, that could be worse. That could be worse. So for those that are waiting, that's not like insanely long. It's not as if I'm like, you know, in the conversation of like I'm having like 50 to like 100 people that are trying to get in here. That's actually not horrible. What's going on, Sharon? How you doing? Yeah, that's not terrible. Oh my gosh, it is my favorite man in all the world. That is a crazy t-shirt. Jesus Christ. That is crazy to get away with. Holy. I respect it. I respect it. Y'all are out of pocket, man. Y'all are out of pocket. I could never even imagine wearing shirts like, I mean, I've had shirts like that in the past, but like nowadays I could not imagine wearing stuff like that. I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster, because Roblox at this point could literally ban you for wearing anything, even if it does get bypassed. So it's kind of that's kind of the off-putting part, but I don't know. We'll go bank 7. Yo, lol happy, appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, for those that are stuck around for this long, by the way, thank you guys so much. You guys are some legends. We're just hanging out, man. We're just what's that one clip by oh my gosh. Oh, what's his name? Shoot. Oh, I forgot his name. It's what is it? He's like just hanging around or whatever. I keep forgetting his name. It's coming to my mind. I'm just not thinking it. Dan got kicked from a horror game for not agreeing with the terms. That's crazy if true. Yikes. Sucks to suck. My goodness. All right. Y'all are apparently not cooked because it's just that one side. So, shove down the other side. Not thinking straight. Okay, can I? Yeah, okay. I still can't really climb up that very well. So, not a welcome sign. Not a welcome sign there. I'm just getting stuck on everything at this point. All right. Let's redo this. Do they have gun? Oh, no, they don't. Goodness, this is anticlimactic. Wow, this is really anticlimactic. This is really anticlimactic. Oh my gosh, I'm not killing anybody right now. What is this? What is this? What is this game? What? Hello? Hello? What is this? What is this? I'm killed. No, this is... Do I just give up? I don't know if I just give up or... Okay, he might have glitched. Bro, no, this is crazy. I can't kill a single person. What is happening? Okay, thank God. I'm like, dude, there's no way. There's actually no way. Like, what the frick is happening, dude? I know there is the glitch on this map to where you can kind of be just invincible, but like... I didn't think you'd be that invincible, though. Golly. Yeah, see, he probably did it. I have to imagine he's the one that did it, because there's no way. I don't see it done very often, so I guess that's kind of the thing, but I digress. I guess that's what happens, I guess. If this is my way of getting trolled, I'm getting trolled for sure. Now, he can't pick up the gun. That's the, yeah, so he did do it. He can't pick up the gun. So that's the difference. I don't know if that affect, maybe that does affect, like, the round actually ending. Maybe it does. Keep forgetting, but yeah, that's where they're at. They're over there. Yeah. Real life, I guess. Real life. I felt discriminated. That's crazy. Oh, jeez. Not a good place to be, apparently. There we go. Not bad. We'll lift this up a little bit. See where we're at. Anybody under here? Nope. Nice. GG. Yeah. 8 my noodles in 45 seconds. Oh my days. Hopefully you don't see the poor effects of that, because that is not good. That is not good at all. Jeez Louise. What were y'all playing, by the way? Because there's only like a few, like, not like big horror games, but there's not like a whole lot. So it would have to depend on the horror game, I feel like. I don't know. It's been awfully quiet today. Well, nothing's happened, so there's nothing to report on. Just real life. All right. So with where we're at right now, we'll do a few more rounds and then we're gonna have to call it a stream. I'll be back again tomorrow though, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Turn on notifications for those that want to pop into that stream to be the first one in here. I usually put out a live notification, usually about a couple minutes before the stream actually starts. That way people can get in here. So for those that want to get in here as soon as humanly possible, just check my channel usually around like 10 minutes before the stream starts. And you guys can get into chat before everything all begins. So for those that want to pop in here. Yeah, 12 p.m. tomorrow. 12 p.m. tomorrow. Same as usual. You should create your own horror game. Yay. We always end up in a basement in horror games. I'd have to lock in. I'd have to learn Lua. I'd have to learn like all the different. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I don't have to. There actually is one very not like popular, but it was popular at the time. Flamingo or Albert stuff, for those that remember that name. Used to play some of them. Tiffany Mayumi from way back in the day. Not way back, but like 2017, 2018 days. Those were some fun games. I don't know if I'd ever go back and play those. I don't even know if they even get attention or not, but actually that could be worth checking. Are they still like around? Hold on, let me take a look here. So it's over here. Yeah, so these games. So the good one is like Tiffany Mayumi's Revenge 3. This one was amazing. And they made a couple of other ones too, but no, it's unrated. You can't, oh my gosh, you can't even play them anymore. It's impossible. So I take it that's gonna be all of these games. Yeah, wow. Yeah, so the dev that made these, okay, so this one's still on, so you can play this one, which is interesting. So the fourth one you can play. What about the original? Can you play the original? Okay, so you can play the original, but you can... Okay, so you can play the original in 4. You can't play these ones, though. That's unfortunate. I like the third one. The third one's really good. So, that's kind of out of touch now. But for anyone that wants to play something underrated that's, like, kind of low quality, that's your go. Animal Hospital? That's been getting a lot of players lately. I don't even know really what the game's about, to be honest. I could care less. 579k though. It's number 1 right now. It's ahead of Grow Garden too. That's impressive. That's actually really impressive. Shout out. Maybe it's like in a Squid Game era. I don't know. The Butchery, and there's also the Curse. Gotcha. A lot of different ones. Yeah, I'm not gonna know any of those, to keep it a book. Yeah, I'll go buy a lab again. Might as well. Hope, good to see you back. What's going on? What's up, Mohammed? Scam? I'm a scammer. Agreed. Are you excited for season 2 more or summer update? Summer for sure. It's more anticipated. With what we know of it already now, I would much rather be up for the anticipation of what's going to be coming here literally within a week and a half, rather than something that's going to be coming maybe later in the year, or maybe not even within the next year. So still have a lot of time. Gosh, I cannot get the hop for some reason. There we go. Took me a bit. Speed. Speed, wake up, buddy, wake up. My goodness. Yo, Kaka, what's good? If you could have an update back, which one would it be? Oh man. I don't know. It's hard to pick one in particular to have back. It's hard. Which gun matches with cotton candy? So, I'll tell you. So, there is technically a gun that is actually supposed to be the set for it, quote unquote. Asteroid gun is technically the set for it, and it's because it was a cotton candy tycoon, No Man's Sky tycoon promo back in the day. And it's weird because it shouldn't be a set, but for some reason it's classified as a set. So it came from the same promo, which is why it's considered as such. So if you have the asteroid gun, that is that's the one that goes alongside the cotton candy. So that's kind of weird. What's up, Joseph? Yeah, it's guaranteed. It's guaranteed. Cooking is sometimes a chore. I'm lazy, just like Nicholas about releasing the update. You know, don't say that. He's trying his best, man. He's trying his best. Gotta give him patience. Patience is a virtue, right? That's what the Bible says. Actually, I don't even know if the Bible completely says if patience is a virtue or not, but I know patience is in there, so close enough, right? Oh boy, get him! No, they shot me! No! Oh my gosh, they shot me! Dang it! Oh, that's a tough one. That's tough. That's a tough one. Okay. I can see why, but man, that's rough. Yo, what's up, low lives? Appreciate popping in. You should try Femboy Obby 2 players. It's not that bad. We still have yet to try it. Maybe we bite the bullet. How about this? When we hit 40K, I'll bite the bullet and play it. How about that? How long did it take you to reach the level you're at currently? So, I started playing the game in 2016, but I didn't start taking the game seriously until early... Yeah, I didn't start taking the game seriously until early 2024, so it's been about a good year and a half. Sorry, 2.5 years. And I started taking it seriously around Prestige 3, so over a span of about probably... How many years would that have been? 8 years or so almost. 7.5 years, 8 years. I basically just kind of played the game loosely and just gained 3 prestiges along the way. But I was able to get Prestige Max in about... from February to November. So I went from Prestige 3 to Max in about... what is that, 10 months? Something like that. So I probably could say, like, if you wanted to get, like, Prestige Max, for example, if you're starting from square one, if you have Elite, you can probably hit it in a year, so long as you play a little bit every day. You probably can. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. I don't know. Anywho, we'll do this as the... yeah, this will be the last round. And then I'm gonna head out. Appreciate you guys once again popping in. This has been a longer stream than normal, so I'm gonna need to call it faux show. Oh no, guys, it's the flamingo knife. It's the flamingo knife. Oh frick. Well, I died anyway. Yo, Hebrews 4:16. What's going on? How to join you? Link in the description. We're gonna be heading out though here in a bit. Speaking of, I do need to read back through Hebrews, honestly. Hold on. Let us therefore come boldly to the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in time of need. Amen. I keep forgetting. I don't know. We don't really know who actually wrote Hebrews, but Most scholars believe it was Paul that wrote Hebrews. A lot of the same writing styles and stuff like that. A lot of the same verbiage. It'd be cool if Paul prefaced that, especially from his letters back in Ephesus. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know why I went on like a Bible tangent. Anyways, appreciate y'all popping in, man. Y'all are some legends. Give yourself a round of applause. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for dropping into the stream. Yeah, a lot of new people joining up. So thank you guys so much to all the new people that have been popping in. You guys are making these streams happen. What a joy. What a joy it is to see you guys all in here. It makes the streams more lively. It makes things go smoothly. Things like that. So yeah, thank you to all that joined. You guys are some absolute dogs. But yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow. So we'll have fun with that. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we have the hint tomorrow. We should have it tonight, and we will talk about it tomorrow. So the hint will be coming, chat. It will be coming. It's gonna be good. So anyways, y'all have a great rest of you guys this Wednesday. Peace out. Much love to y'all, man. As I just seemingly die out of nowhere. Also, enjoy the stream highlights from last stream. We'll probably put up some stream highlights for next stream as well. I'm gonna try and do this every day. But anyways, peace out, y'all.